Yo, 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 this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today I'm ashamed. I have a whole heroic and master mode to do in like a day and a half or something. So I guess we're gonna have some kind of like a quasi kind of legend run. There's nothing legendary about this. It's bad. It's all bad. Bad, bad, bad. I feel bad that you're even here. Yo to the yo, 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 what's going on? Yo, I got something for you. Improved confetti. Boom. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Is it better? Here's some music to go along with it. There we go. There we go. There we go. I am I'm a little ashamed. I am ashamed. I should be ashamed. So the thing is, it's kind of like a toss-up though, right? It's, you know, I got a brand new computer. I had to do the whole like transfer of everything and take care of baby girl. I mean, you wouldn't want me doing monthly events when I got a baby girl, right? Isn't that what it is? All right, Keith Winnett wants to see if he was first. Here it comes. Here it comes. Were you in fact first? Almost. You got beat by Brooks P and Nightcracker. Both of those two were first, but Keith Winnett. What's going on, man? Round two's in the house. Addison, Zoo, Hercules, Demetrio, Pignataro. I think I got that. Bo Beal, what's going on? Justin Gray, Joe V, Lord Shadow, what's going on, man? You heard the call and you are here. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for coming to watch my shame. Coming to watch the shame. It is real bad, man. Real bad. It is all bad. But I want at least a 4-star Sabretooth as like a side note here. I want at least a 4-star Sabretooth. I have a 3-star Sabretooth, but I want to play with that Old Man Logan synergy because he gains 120% on each attack of his health. So I want to see how good that works. I don't have one. Has anybody tried that yet? Really would like to try. I'd really like to try. Legendary shame run. I should. That is so good, man. Hold on, I'm gonna change it right now. Shameful legend run. Shameful legend run live. And then guess how many people are gonna come in and be like, Dave, they stopped the legend runs like 2 weeks ago, man. I think you're wasting your time. Oh, S-Ree, what's going on? Gorilla 58. I know it's 508, but still, same thing. I like saying 58. Wasu, Chesh, what's going on, man? To play Boss Rush, you need to be ranked 40, right? Yes, I believe that is the case. Good afternoon, Tim O'Connell, what's going on, man? Yep, bring the know-it-alls, man, you know. I don't know if you knew this, Dave. King of your own country, D, the procrastination. Oh, man. I don't know how to feel about that. It's a super chat, so I'll give you the hammer down, but I don't think I like what you said. King of my own country, the procrastination. Oh, I'm getting trolled by the super chatters now, man. But that's how you know you made it. That's how you know you made it. If you can get trolled by a super chat, I think that's good. All right, moving on. We're moving on here on autopilot here. Why does all the volume seem so low? Does the volume seem low to you? Seems a little low, right? Music and everything, or does everything seem fine? Bless me. Okay. Troy Paradiso. I guess I shouldn't have put so much pepper on those eggs, huh? Alright. What other name could I put there? T. You know what? I'll write it with a Haitian accent. T wo Diesel. There it is. There we go. That is how we do it. And then you put down $9.99. I think I'm rounding up today. I'm not doing that again. I'm rounding up. It's $10. That's what it is. There we go. That is how you would say Troy Paradiso. Well, actually, let me write the actual name so that you're not it would be Toy. There it is. Troy Paradiso. That is how you would do it. That's how you would do it with a Haitian accent, man. That is how you would do it. That is how my uncle would say it. And of course, a big, big thank you. How low can we go and still get rounded up? I think I'm going by the pennies, man. Going by the pennies. I don't think we want to pass tens place. I think we'll just stay on that. Contest of man. For MCOC, huh? Let's clear that up, man. That's not great. That's not great for the monetization, man. It's your dear Sonic Deer here. Hey, what's going on? Been a while. Did you see Steven take on your Iceman? It was funny. No, actually, I didn't. I heard about it, but I didn't get to see it. Did he do well? All right, all right. You said my name right. Oh, yes. Thank you very, very much, man. Thank you very much. Oh, you got the big New York Smitty giving the heavy wave, the Paul. He's giving you the Paul from Wonder Years, saying hi, Cam. If you guys don't know what Paul from Wonder Years hello is, you should probably look it up on YouTube. I'm sure they have the scene just singled out. Paul from Wonder Years. Saying hi into the camera, Mr. Kevin Arnold. Keith Winnett, I wish you would come back, man. It's not as crazy as you once thought it was, man. The Wonder Years, Paul, man. It's exactly what that is. Oh, it's hot in here, man. Hold on. I rolled out. Ugh. All right, I officially have to go back to the gym, man. I officially have to go back to the gym. I now have a lower back pain. I feel old. And you know why that is? Because I haven't been in the gym. And you can't not be in the gym and have a baby. You're constantly bending over and picking up the baby. You can't always pick up with your legs. You can't always squat down, pick up with your legs. Man. It's a little bit rough, man. It's a little bit rough. A little bit rough. So gotta get in, gotta do those deadlifts. Gotta do those back extensions. Gotta get them all back in. Gonna have to start wearing one of those little stability belts. By the way, I don't know. I bought a ball, a 75 centimeter ball. We have a 65 here. My wife uses that for like yoga and stuff like that. But the 75, I'm gonna pick that up and use that as my new office chair. I ain't playing around anymore, man. I'm not playing around anymore. I'm gonna sit on that ball as my new desk chair. I'm just gonna work abs and obliques all day. You despise deadlift. Nah, deadlifting is important, man. That is a necessity to life. Ab work and deadlifts, man. Those are the two cornerstones of a strong core and not having problems later in life with your back and knees and stuff, and also doing legs. Well, actually doing everything. But those are like those are the cornerstones. All right, moving on. Got myself some units. Gotta get those curls for baby girl. I know, man. Look, I'm starting to get really, really upset about how baggy all my clothes are. I am not happy about this. Not happy at all. All right, let's move on. Moving on. There was, oh man, that is not a true rumor. I remember reading about that too, man. I remember reading about that. Hey Dave, you fight so good, man. Well, thank you very much, man. I'm actually not fighting today. Hands free. This is all auto fighting. But I do have to fight in war, so if anyone would remind me in about 15 minutes or so. How long has it been? 10 minutes? Yeah, about 15 minutes. I gotta jump into war. I gotta boost up and make it happen. Get things happening over there. That's right, deadlift's best for manly testosterone. That's right. So are legs. People that don't like to squat, you have a serious deficiency of testosterone there, or at least you're lacking getting extra of it. You know, my hubby and I were talking. This is from Sonic Deer. Look at you. You look like Iceman. Iceman is you animated form. I think I have bigger teeth than Iceman. And matter of fact, I think my teeth are whiter than Iceman's. Iceman's are a little blue for my taste. Maybe he's using a little too much fluoride. I like to keep them white and large. That's how I like to roll, man. But yeah, I got the Iceman hair going on. Put a photo by your box. I should do that. But when I cut it shorter, it looks a little more spiky like Iceman. I've gotten that before. I have gotten that before. Thank you very much for the reminders, guys. Appreciate that. Where will you land in war? And you going to do a season feedback vid? You know what? I don't think I caught enough of war in terms of paying attention. I just kind of fought them in between. I was just, you know, busy. I wasn't doing much in February. And I just didn't really get to keep track of it. I don't mind war. The only thing I really mind in war is that whole like piloting issue. Is it allowed? Is it not allowed? Some people do it, some people don't. But it just kind of sucks when you use your items. Like if I know someone's gonna pilot, I'd rather just not use my items and save it for a team that actually will play us. That's really my only gripe. I don't have a lot of gripes. I do like the diversity stuff. It forces you to learn different champions and things like that. And I personally would actually like more points for diversity and attack. But you know, people really poo-pooed on that idea. They I don't know if they thought it was like a money grab idea. I don't see how. But if someone decides to say bring in their Scarlet Witch, because not many people are bringing Scarlet Witch to war, or they bring someone else. Not that everyone has to bring a Kamala Khan or anything. You don't have to take it to the extreme. But people that use someone different. Maybe I use Hulk in my attack over some other people. Then you know maybe I would get a few more points. So. You know, it could be that, or it could just be like, hey, bring back defender kills, or you know, whatever it is. I don't have a huge problem other than the piloting thing. I think. Long-haired ginger. That's I like the long-haired ginger, man. Don't worry, Dave. The piloters play you into oblivion. You gotta pull that one from the bottom of the diaphragm before you say it. Into oblivion. Does Thor Jane Foster have a use now in AQ? I believe so. Hey, Shock is the new honey, man. No, this autoplay is not doing all that great, huh? I mean, autoplay should play as good as the AI plays me, man. What, dude? What? Dude, he is doing terrible. All right, I'm turning that off. It's taking forever. Jeez. No, this is not a legend run, especially after that fight. Long-haired ginger, that was a wicked tune. Dave loved it. Yeah, now that I have everything set up, I can actually like record it and do it for real. That was just kind of playing around when I did it. But I'm gonna do it for real. It's a legendary Shameful run due to the fact that Dave waited till last minute to get this done. It's the Shame Quest. All right. Any idea on the Medusa cutoff? The Medusa cutoff should, I think she's gonna be around the 3.5s to 4s. I don't think that they're gonna go up that high anymore. For shame. It is for shame, man. I'm highly ashamed at my current situation. Hey, what kind of phone you have? I have the real one. You got refills, bud? I can send a few. I have 10 currently. Feel free to send them over. I will not turn down any energy refills, because the other part of the shame is the fact that I opened featured Grandmaster crystals when I knew I had to do this, so that is the bad part. However, because what I should do really is I bought my featured Grandmaster crystals, but what I should do is request that Kabam lower the price of the energy refills, because it's a little too much for the amount of units that I have left, and therefore I can't complete this because I don't have enough units, and I don't want to grind arena to get units to fill the gap. So boycott. That's my official stance right there. Rockstar Like, what's going on, bro? I am saying hello to you. I hope that you like it. Yep, Wakanda. Exactly, man. Wakanda sounds like Wakanda. I like it, man. I like it. Breakdown tickets. Yes, man. That is what it, you know, I would love to know people's like honest feedback. Like, I would love to get like Wonder Woman's lasso and just tie it around somebody. Oh man, put it around somebody, just be like, okay, are you mad because the controls didn't work, or are you really mad because your screen was dirty, or are you really mad because you're just not good at the game? Which one is it? And did you spend money because you spent all of your units on crystals instead of like splitting that off a little bit and questing with it? Or I don't know what's going on? The King Pan, oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Your laugh sounds like Chris Rock. That's probably accurate, seeing as that's probably all I listened to from high school into college. But you don't really form a laugh after someone. It just kind of happened to be sort of the same at some points, but it changes depending on the I guess how much power is behind whatever I think is funny. Like the laugh changes. It goes in, it's like a gearbox. It changes in different, I don't know how to explain it, but that's about as close as I can get a gearbox. Buddy Lee, what's going on, bro? It's also device specific. Check inbox. Also read up Cam. Man, have never heard of a man making a case against themselves that fast. I have made I have bought too many crystals and therefore have shamed myself into unit poorness once again, and I need someone to blame it on. That is the cold hard truth from Dorky Diggity Dave. Oh shoot, man. I think. Okay, what do you guys think? You guys are my faithful. Do you think I should make a rant video regarding boycotts? Like, I get asked like every other week about making a boycott video. I don't want to make videos on bugs anymore. Like I made some about the ones that I thought were important, like auto evade. I thought auto evade was a nasty little bug, and I was getting rocked by it. So yeah, I made it. No, not playing normal. I am playing heroic, actually. Heroic. Yeah, featured Grandmaster Crystal. Yeah, man. It's like every time I've done it, every time I buy a featured Grandmaster Crystal, I end up broke. Oh man. Let it happen. Let it happen. I just want people, I don't know, I just want people to be like, to understand like a few things. One, the boycott isn't necessary. The first boycott came up because there were actual game-breaking things that people were very upset about, which it really didn't even need to happen in the first place. But that at least I can understand from an anger standpoint. And like if you start a boycott, the boycott is only going to flood the forums with a bunch of angry people that aren't actually telling you anything, It's gonna delay responses on people that actually have real issues in the game, and it's gonna tie up that whole team. It makes no sense. If anything, if you really want to help the boycott or whatever, or help the cause, find out something about your device, get the device type, what year you bought it, the version of the OS that you're using, have you updated, have you not, what flavor of Android are you using? Are you using like Puff Puff Candy Paste, Candy Cane, Corn, Wedding Mint Candy, Dinner Mints, whatever version you're using, and then send over your, when it happened, what you were doing, did you clean the screen, yes or no, just send over useful information. Screw Kabam doesn't help anybody fix anything. but if you have a YouTube channel and you start said boycott, you will make a lot of money. Guaranteed. That is just how it would work, and that comes from just kind of doing this experiment with like these clickbait videos that I've been doing, right? I'm not talking about any one person, so everybody chill out. I created some clickbait videos over the last 2 weeks. Those videos have done better than any video I've ever created in the entire Ninja series. Nerf Blade? I knew what I was doing, I did it on purpose. That video made more money as a single video than Parry, Evade, Intercept, and no, just like 3 of them. Combined. Combined. So when you think about that, when you hear that, don't you think other people know this? So why make actual helpful content when you can make troll videos that make money? Why? And this is where everyone has like this misguided idea of what an actual real YouTuber is doing for your community. They aren't helping you, they're helping themselves. Whatever you see the top 10 things Kabam doesn't want you to know, oh, Kabam is at it again, and stupid whatever, that is not for you, bro. That is not for you. It ain't for you, man. It's all for them. All for them. But anyway, just in case you didn't know that is what it does. You know, burned videos, ridiculing Kabam, blah blah blah. All that stuff gets a lot of views, man, a lot of attention. You know, I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying it makes a lot of money, but it ain't there to help you, man. That's not what it's there for. Anyway, I watch every video you've ever made except live stream replays since I'm here already. Tim O'Connell, thank you very much, man. You are one of the faithful. I appreciate that, man. Just do a video calling on all your subs to boycott the boycott. Well, there isn't a boycott there yet. It's just that they're constantly trying to build one, and it's just like, look, I look at it this way. If I had to marry a woman that was beautiful, which I've already done, and I had to constantly check her phone to see if she's cheating on me, and then like smell her clothes to see if it smells like cologne that I don't wear, and check her panty drawer to see if there's different ones in there that I ain't seen before. Like I would maybe go find somebody else. Oh man. Anyway, I'm just, you know, I just don't. You know what I'm saying, man. I just said it in the wrong order. It's all good. Oh, shoot, man. Tim O'Connell, your Ninja series is in the notes of my Alliance lineup. Well, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Buddy 23. I agree with you, Muta. I agree with you. Maybe it might be. Maybe it's a surprise. But if I do see one different, I'm gonna wait to see. Like if I need to see it, like, you know, outside of the drawer. Oh man. You're right, Keith? For sure. Just rummage through the underwear drawer. Let's just knock that out. ask for help. We're gonna start using some of these energies right here. They'll get demonetized now. Man, you know what? My April Fool's video got demonetized. I made 16 cents off of that video, man. They demonetized it all the way till this morning. From April Fool's, where I got all the views, all day yesterday, and they released it this morning like, hey, just in case you wanted to make some money, here you go. Oh, man. Oh, AW. All right. I thought you guys were saying, because my video got demonetized, but there's one W, not two. Okay. All right, let me use up some energy so that if people do help me, I don't waste it. So I'm gonna do like 2 more fights. Rhino and AW never miss an intercept. That's right, man. You would never ever miss one. Cam says, man, what did the last boycott get us? Nah, really, I keep seeing last boycott was successful. Yeah, successful at making Kabam inherently scared of creating new challenging content and balancing the game. Well, that's true. Also, the other thing is, you basically had them, so in order to fix your problem, they now had to work with less money, was the first thing, and then completely having tied up forums, being ridiculed while doing it, while fixing the problem. And sure, it was their fault. They screwed up. They knew they screwed up, but they were fixing it. I don't know. And then they ended it like that. Pow! They were just like, "Yo, check this deal out, guys," and everyone was like, "What? Boycott? What boycott? I'll take that." Adam Lumley. They're trying to boycott. They're not gonna get it, man. They're not gonna get it. They're just saying that there's bugs and things in the game, and now AQ and the Sentinels, and they're gonna have to spend money. I don't know. There's too many good things in the game for me to balance out some of the bad stuff. Yeah, I've been trolled by Kabam. I've started a fight where block didn't work and I just got pummeled to the face. I usually restart those fights and take my get out of jail free card. But you know, you working on how to fight Sentinels like a ninja? Yes, I is. I don't know why, but I'm so excited for this monthly event quest. I think I am too, man. I am too. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Fitz Shillingford. Demonetization rules are hilariously stupid. An innocent vid that had hours of work done to it gets no money, while the other jokers post all manner of foolishness and get hit with nothing. Well, I can tell you what was wrong with my video. I know exactly why I got demonetized. Because I used the word money. Guaranteed. The words money, spending, giveaway, contest, which is why a lot of the MCOC videos were getting demonetized. All that kind of stuff gets messed up. Okay, so I think I've used enough energy here to get through this fight here, and I will head over to AW. And done. And done. How much time do you have left to finish? Oh, we're pretty good. Should I just finish this? I should just finish this. Let's just finish it. Let's finish it and then I'll get over there. Yo, Dave, someone told me that Blade won't trigger analysis. I think any champion played perfectly won't trigger analysis. How's that? That is true. Just don't do things in a row. Save your repetitive movements for dashing, for the most part, because the L1 or the SP1 requires you to dash twice. So you're gonna build them up at some point. Chris Mooney, I rewatched the April Fool's video and clicked the ad. Like, oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you very, very much. That is going to add to my big take-in on that video. I think it's gonna be pretty good. Kabam actually has a Facebook page now, so the boycott worked to an extent. Not fully how we would have liked, but it definitely gave us a contact to them now to offer feedback. Thing was that Facebook page was, I think, was already in the works before the boycott. 30 cents. Yep. Let's see how well the AI plays. Does the AI build up? The AI is not. Oh yeah, the AI is building up those charges, huh? Oh! You cannot mess with the SP2, man. Cannot mess with the SP2. When's your next live stream, Jarrett Campbell? Later tonight. I'll be playing Skullgirls tonight during maintenance, if there is maintenance. Whatever. It's always at the same time. And then again tomorrow at right around 1 o'clock. I'm trying to lock in 1 o'clock here. 1 o'clock is not does not seem to be working. 20 seconds for war results. What? Oh, for your war results. Ah, I see. Okay, so I've got to open this all up here. Let's go ahead and boost here. It's the last war of the season, man. So I need boost. Good thing I played that AQ, man. Boost. Boost Wayne. Boost Wayne is Batman. I'm gonna use all these boosts. This is the last one. Boom. I rarely use all three of them. I usually just use the 20%, but okay, so here's what I'm not sure about. There's two mystics here. Most likely, I usually end up finding magic here, and then I end up finding Mordo on the end one. But if it's Mordo's on the end one, I wish I knew that, because then I would use Iceman. I hate using Blade against Mordo. It's just not one of my things. Anyway, let's go ahead and run. Let's go ahead and run it. It's this guy. Ugh. Ah, mistimed it. Mistimed. My bad. Jeez, bro. Oh, just missed the timing. Come on, man. Mistimed it. Darn it. Playing badly. I should have just taken the block hit. That was bad. I couldn't get my my banking to work, dude. He was taking forever to return the attack. It only worked one time on the end. I was trying to return attack, but it was really, really delayed. Oh, that's one death. That's terrible, man. That is absolutely terrible. And I had the attack too. Well, now it'll be easy. I wish I used Starkey first. Rarely ever die there either. You ever monthly progression video? I guess I possibly could. No, that was just bad playing. I could have won that. I just played badly, like real bad. I missed 3 banks out of 4. Is YouTube losing money? There seems to be a huge effort to demonetize videos. My theory about YouTube, I don't think they want creators anymore, to be honest. They've been pushing YouTube TV for a long time. All right, who is this? I'm gonna have to revive. That's going to be... Oh, you know what? I think that's Mephisto. Heal up. Use some inventory. Yep, that's Mephisto, man. That's gonna be a sucky fight on Bane though. Oh, need to go to the store. Well, it's a good thing I have a lot of glory. Alright, let's go, let's go. It's not 100% full health, but... Don't go ice, blade will get you. You guys are blading it up. Alright. I don't want to use any of these team revives. I'll use this one. Alright, here we go. And we'll heal him up. Right, let's see what the team is saying. Hold on. Let's see what the team is saying. Alright. Alright, here we go. Need to get one of these. I need like 4 of those to do that properly. Alright, well, good thing I got glory. And that is why you don't buy. That's why you don't buy stuff when it's not necessary. That's gonna be a lot. That's a lot of glory gone. Okay, here we go. I'll do 2 more. Get it done. That's about as good as I can get. Is your ice R5 though? He's your guy. That's what I was going with. I was gonna go with that ice. I don't like playing with Blade as much as other people do. But let's try him out. Plus Iceman has more health. Iceman has much more health. Which one? Which one? Which one? Buy as much as you, no, I don't buy as much as I can. I buy, but I always hold off and wait to see if I can buy potions and stuff like that. I do love my Iceman though, but he is not. Alright, here we go. As much as I don't like playing with Blade, I'm gonna have to heal up. Come on. Ugh. I was held hostage. Come on, man. boost. See that? Okay, so question was, what was I doing in the beginning? I was biding my time there. Okay, so thank you very much. I just the last one, I didn't expect the Mystic Dispersion to fill him up that much, so I hit him once and backed off. And that kind of messed me up. I would have been in much better shape to take on this this Morning Star. Okay. All right, here we go. I think I'm gonna go Iceman on this one. All right, here we go. Boosted and all. Really hate this fight. Stupid Mystic Dispersion fight. Still hit me? Come on, man. That just ignored my evade altogether. That last one just didn't do anything. He just stood there. How do you do like 8 in a row and then it just doesn't do anything on the last one? You gotta clean your screens, but I have to. I went early. That was my fault. That one was my fault. It's alright. I have ice armor. There we go. So, it's such an annoying fight. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna show you. To all the people that say that there's an evade problem or whatever, I'm gonna show you exactly. Because it's not always that there's bugs. Yeah, there's bugs. Sometimes your system's overwhelmed or the game's taking too many resources or whatever, but I'm gonna show you exactly. What happened there. Look, I don't know if you can see. Okay, you see this right here? Okay, that's the sweaty thumbprint from playing like 4 war matches in a row. Does everybody see that? See that little thumbprint? If you keep on tapping that with your greasy finger, you're probably not gonna keep getting the same response from your screen. Can everybody see that? You can see it right there, right? Right there, grease. Okay, so I'm going to clean my screen. Not that we can really compare it at this point, but that's what happens sometimes. So I keep this constantly around so that I can clean the dang screen whenever things don't go my way. Clean the screen, baby. It's greased up. But here's the real thing. Because I was born with a little extra oil than other people, I must boycott. Because this game should know my grease level and help me accordingly. Grease levels, yeah, right there. Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop trolling. I'm gonna stop trolling the cotters. Welcome back, cotters. Okay. Here we go. I shouldn't have. I know, right? You can't eat fried chicken and play war. You're gonna drop inputs, man. Okay, so now that's clean. That is clean. Glad you guys enjoyed. I should not have died on UC. That was really just that was just bad. Shouldn't have had any death at all. But I could not bank. I don't know why. It was not responding. Like, I was doing the bank like I always do, and it wasn't responding. I don't know what was going on with that. But if you're looking for the evade point for Morningstar, Morningstar does this little squat before she goes, you know what, let's go find it. Live lessons. Dave is on live lessons right now. Let's find live lessons. She does a squat and then she throws out her little pelvis. She does a little Elvis thing for you. Greasy thumb equals no banking. Exactly. All right, let me set up the replay thing so we can take a look at it. Let's see if I can get this all figured out for you. Now, and then I'll show you where the evade point is. Alright. I'm building this thing for you. 250. Actually, I'm gonna put this over here so you guys can all watch what I'm doing. I'm trying to build this thing, but I don't know why my other monitor is also included in here. It's a little strange. So crop the top. Crop the top is probably about 100, a little more than that. So we can get the screen. And then this is where it messes up. Like the right hand side gets all screwy. More like 1700. More than that. Okay. That can't be that much. Is it really that much? Yeah, this thing's bugged. That's what happened. There we go. Okay, 3,500. Probably gonna be more like 3,000. Okay, a little more. It's gonna be 3,100-ish, something like that. I think. Something right around there. Wow, that's a lot. It really shouldn't be that much. All right, and this one will be about maybe 800. No, more than that. 1,200. 13. Okay, no. 12. 50. 60. 70. Okay, there we go. There we are. We got it all cropped out. Boom. Okay, so that's done. It is all done. And then if I turn on replay. No, replay is locked to the wrong thing here. Let's just turn on replay here. Boom, and then it's huge because my retina screen is huge now. So there is that. Okay, so let's move this over here. Wow, it's super large. All right, there we go. Boom, boom, right there. Done. Okay, there is the replay. Okay, finally, hey, we got ourselves another Hammer Down Super Chat. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the hat on. My hair was still wet at the time. So we are on Super Dork Rank 2. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Boom. Super Dork Rank 2 in the house. I know I'm all over the place today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's war play. Dave messed up. I'm sad about that. I'm very, very sad about that. Tony Crash and Toy Paradiso. I forgot I wrote that. Tony Crash. I guess we'll just put it all in Haitian accent, like my uncles would do. Tony Quash. $10. Those two, we're doing Haitian accent super chatters here. Thank you very, very, very much, man. Okay, so now we're getting back to finding out where those evade points are. I do not want to watch that again. Morningstar. Okay, here we go. So those happen often enough. So here we go. Boom. See how she goes down and up. See? Once she's gone all the way down, that is when you want to start preparing for your evade. So I'm gonna go back in. She's gonna build up her stuff. I just need to hit her once, and then it's gonna like build up all the way. No, never mind. She's gonna do that. All right, let's go to normal for a sec. Okay, perfect. Okay, so again, take a look. She's gonna go down, and right there, right at the height of her ducking, is your evade point. Because when she comes up, that's gonna be when you evade. This is how I put my lessons together. I'm just doing it live at this point. But that's how it works. And live lessons has ensued for the day. All right, here we go. Turning off the replay. Boom. There we go. All right, so that is how you know how to evade. What's her face? Hello from Pakistan. Welcome to the channel, man. Amino89, read my last, man. Where you at? Amino89. Hey, Tara Strickland's in the house. What's up, girl? Clean the screen like nobody has ever seen. Not during the fights, but in between. Let the rhyme start. Amino89 wants to start a rhyme. Does anybody want to get on that? Clean the screen like nobody ever seen. Not during the fights, but in between. This keeps you fast. Cause you ain't heavy, yo, you lean. Do you even know what I mean? Cause if you lose, make me laugh so hard, I bust my spleen. Having you denying love like you was Billie Jean. You got it? Billie Jean, not my lover. Anyway, okay, we're moving on. Back into my shameful legend run here. Dave, what was all that talk about a boycott? People, that's just people talking, man, all the time. Every time something happens in the game, people want to boycott. Every time there's like bugs and things like that, it's not always that it's a bug. Sometimes things change. Like they say things like parry doesn't work, but it's not that parry doesn't work, it's that the AI is different now. The light attack, I'm almost 100% sure that the light attack takes less frames than it used to, and it travels a further distance, so it's much harder to catch a parry these days. Also, the AI keeps a very specific proximity to you, and it doesn't award you as many parries as it used to. It just simply doesn't. Keep it up, better be seeing green. Does anybody else want to jump in on the rap? Hey, sup, Dave? I love you. I love you too, man. Thanks for coming by the channel. Nuclear Atoms. Dave, who do you think plays better between you, Analyzer, and Invincible? I'll just take myself out of the running. It ain't me. So, my guess would be Invincible. Most likely, that dude just kind of has like his brain actually connected into the inner workings of MCOC. But yeah, take me out of that running, man. I am nowhere near the best. I just can see patterns and figure things out, but I can't always execute. So that is definitely not me. If you think you can freestyle, it's just a dream at Dork Lessons. Just make sure to read on Word Up magazine after the dream. Thank you very much. I like this hat. This one actually fits the best out of all of them. This one like contours my noggin type good, man. Type good. Heading to work, Dave. Catch you later tonight for the Skullgirl stream. Hype mode. Yeah, man. Mike, hey, you know I beat Armed Forces Cerebella, man. I did one last fight before I went to bed. And that happened to be the one. So that happened. That was it. New AQ is so annoying. Yeah, it's not so bad, man. Once you figure out how to fight the Sentinels, you should be okay. See that she did 2 heavies in a row and gave him a charge. Just don't do repetitive actions. And you know what? I think that's a very, very smart part on the devs' part. No one ever like, no one ever really talks about the good things that the devs do. For the most part, it's always like complaints, but. Does anybody realize how good Sentinels are from a development standpoint? Like, one of the most stale things about MCOC is the fact that you get to play it with your eyes closed. It's so boring. You know, when you're fighting like arena or just, I mean, even playing map 5. Map 5 became a mindless task by the end of map 5. Like, you knew how to beat Dormammu with your eyes closed, just run through all your lanes, blah, blah, blah. Sentinels, you have to pay attention. You cannot just fight that without paying attention. I think it's great. I think it's great. Nice, I caught the vid but missed the stream. She's one of the toughest fights. Yeah, and I just found out that now I have to fight 2 of them. So, yeah, man. Dave, any plan to 100% LOL soon? I think I could probably take on like some different lanes here and there as I move forward. I'm just trying not to rush through the content because there isn't like a lot of new stuff to do after that. Adding Sentinels is nothing more than a money grab from the scam. Tyler Courtney, are you jumping in on the sarcastic stuff that we were talking about? Or are you serious? If you are serious, why do you think that, man? I can't wait until they make MODOK the new boss in AQ. Joe Philippus. Oh man, people are gonna be salty about that one. Salty. Sounds like Prop Hops videos. You know, I actually used items in AQ yesterday on day 1 of map 5. I haven't done that. I have not done that in so long. I gotta tell you, man, I actually wasn't mad about it. I was just like, huh. All right, okay. You know, like you just pull on this whole like Denzel thing. Like they kill you and you're just like, haha. Okay. You okay. You got me on that one. Okay. I'm gonna come back for you though. Since MCOC, wait, I was reading something. Where did it go? Love the Sentinels making me bring my gaming ability up. Yes, that is correct, man. Is rank 4 Aaron and Gwenpool enough for LOL Easy Path? Yeah, I believe so. You're gonna need some attack though. So make sure you check out the resident Cam here. Cam's got a lot of knowledge on LOL there. Let's see. Dave's a musician. The real economist was Kenzian. Can you play Iceman songs? Says Kardashian. All right, we can put on an Iceman song. We can do that. Why not? Question, is Lady Thor decent for Sentinels? I think she actually will be, because she has stagger. She also has shock damage, and her signature ability might get you some extra hits when you really need them. We have to realize the ultimate goal for Kabam is to make money. They're a business. That doesn't mean everything they do is intended to screw us. That is one way to look at it. That is definitely one way to look at it. Only half think it making movie and really do pointless in AQ now means they want to take away healing champs like that many. Well, they aren't. Here, so let me give you an example, Tyler. Just as a different way of thinking. I ran map 5. Usually like 4 days a week. We ran one map 6. So what my lane was the bleed lane on the left, right? The outer left in section 2. Now section 1 and section 3, I was pretty much open. Didn't really have any of that stuff. Now I made sure to bring a champ specifically for bleed. Okay, that was what I brought for that particular lane. But that doesn't mean that I couldn't use Wolverine or use Doc Voodoo or any of that anywhere else. Did it drown out my voice? There we go. Oh, you know why? Because the mic is too far away. How's that? I forgot to pull the mic in. My bad, guys. That should be a lot better. Boom. Okay, so anyway, it's symbiotes are just one part of AQ. Not symbiotes, Sentinels. Sentinels are only one part of AQ. That doesn't mean that Wolverine still can't take out, a Doc Voodoo or take out a Archangel or take out anybody else. It's just on there. They're just different now. It just is what it is. I don't see that as a money grab at all. Why is Medusa so good against Sentinels? I think it's her armor break. She hits hard, But there's probably another reason that I am not picking up on. So anyway, let me know what you think about that, because looking at it simply that you can't use Wolverine on one aspect of AQ or Doc Voodoo and saying that they're useless, I think is inaccurate. You could still, I mean, you can make that same argument about Dormammu and say, well, they switched from Kang, who was very bleed susceptible, to Dormammu, who doesn't have blood or is susceptible to poison. Is neither one. You could make the argument that they made Wolverine and Doc Voodoo worthless in those particular fights as well. And if Kabam really wanted to money grab you, they would have duped Dormammu for a Q boss. I think everyone would have just quit the game at that point, but yeah. Yep, Voodoo still has power burn, absolutely, man. So, I mean, it's a little less about, you know, keeping healing champs and stuff like that out of the equation. You just use someone else. And it's always been that way. Every new AQ, you've had to kind of switch your team around a little bit, and that's just what it is. I've been using Hulk on those Sentinels, and he runs right through them. I'm not even that skilled of a player. I used Angela. Angela does a real great job. I used Nebula. Nebula did a really great job, but Nebula, she just takes a lot of hits, man. I think they need to raise up her block proficiency a little bit, man. She takes a little bit too much damage, and you can't really take a lot of advantage of those shock values, man. Add in that Sentinels can have all 3 bars and fire back-to-back specials when others only had 2, but that's just an increase in skill capacity. What's better is that they don't have their SP3. If they had their SP3, I think everybody would lose their minds. But there have been symbiotes that had 3 bars of power. They've been in different acts and different parts of the game. This is just increasing difficulty. And I guarantee you're gonna get used to it in like 2 weeks, maybe two of them pass by. It's probably all you're really gonna need. But you can always expect not to run back in after they do an L2 and just kind of wait. They should increase Nebula's block proficiency, her per stored shock charge. Ah, yes! Gas mask, dude. That's a good suggestion. You know what? Actually, I have a better suggestion. Because the more block proficiency she gets, because then you can't ever build it up. I think a better way would have higher block proficiency, the lower amount of charges that you have, and the higher amount of charges you have, the lower your block proficiency becomes. So at least you can build up some charges in the beginning without taking a lot of damage, and have it stave off. This will be a nice counterbalance to having a lot of damage potential, kind of like the way Bishop starts to lose power if he holds on to those prowess a little too long or goes over a certain amount. It'd be a nice checks and balances on that. I would definitely do that. Higher block proficiency, lower, and lower it as you get higher. I think that's probably a better implementation. The problem with the change to AQ is that they up difficulty without using the rewards payout per play. But Justin Gray, I mean, it shouldn't really. I don't see like the rewards going up all that much. I mean, at least not for me. It's just a new difficulty I've got to get used to. But once I'm used to it, it's gonna be just as easy as it was before. But yeah, I guess they could up it a little bit. But maybe that's coming with the actual new season. If there is a new season. I don't know, sometimes they just change rewards a little bit later, or maybe they're just kind of waiting to see how people react to this whole thing before they do it. Because imagine they give rewards and then everyone goes, dude, these rewards suck. Kabam is like so out of touch with everyone. They don't even know how to reward people properly, you know what I mean? So like, it's, sometimes they're just like in this situation where they can't win. But, yeah, I mean, they can up the rewards a little bit. What kind of rewards do you think, you should be getting for a cube? Just kind of like throwing that out there. Chris Brown. what do you think about the idea of an uncollected Chaos Rift? I do like that idea. Some heavier rewards. Thank you very much for that, by the way. Oh, I forgot to do KO confetti for all of my war play. Here we go. KO confetti. Gas mask, dude. Then everyone with Nebula would just block. I think that would be bad for Kabam. Well, they wouldn't. If you just blocked, you would be building up charges and lowering your block proficiency. Not to say that she would have amazing block proficiency, but if you really want to use her right, you'd build that up. I mean, why wouldn't you? I think that would be a cool balance. I would like to see that. All right, where do I go? That's down here. I gotta go down this way. Okay. And this way. Cool. All right, here we go. John Coleman says, forget about AQ. The things that need to be touched are the loyalty crystals, AW, Victor crystals, and the quest crystals. Oh. That's interesting. As for uncollected Chaos Rift, what kind of prizes do you think we would get from that? Like a 6-star awakening gem on a single lane? Maybe. Tara Strickland, Princess Aznavour. Are you related to Charles Aznavour? Dave has said on multiple occasions that people shouldn't get so upset about things because it's just a game. Yeah, I do say that. I didn't see him say that. But, I mean, I know I say that. But I didn't see Mr. Aznavour say that. Map 6 is kind of easier with Void instead of Hyperion. So down the rewards? That's a counter argument from Cam, saying that Void is easier, so should you get less rewards in return? Chris Brown, yes, 6-star shards. Yeah, man, I do agree. I didn't know why I didn't think of that. Where is Francois Aznavour? I can't see him anywhere. Where does man go, man? Oh, there he is. Dave, you, Brian, Cameron, Quickshot, and other god tier players sometimes forget that for us, it is just a game. It's not our life job. Not even a hobby, just a game. Francois. Okay, so I will go ahead and address that completely. So, I only went full-time YouTube in October, and that wasn't even really full-time because I still had work to do. I was still kind of like closing out my company, and I actually didn't really start full-time YouTube till like 5 weeks ago. There was just so much transition stuff. That was not an easy transfer, man. And I actually still don't make enough to be, full-time. I make enough to eat and pay some very basic bills, but look, I think, as you say, like the top tier forgets about you guys. I think a lot of you forget the fact that we were beginners. And the thing about us who are on the top level can speak on 2 different occasions. One, we could speak to the fact that we were beginners, and we could speak to the fact that we are top tier or in the higher tiers of the game. So was it the wrong path? It was the wrong path. Where did it go? It was on this side. I misread it. All right, here we go. Darn it. Thank you, George Watson. So anyway, we could speak to 2 different things, right? We can speak to being a beginner, and we could speak to being an endgame player. So, I just, when people tell me that I don't know what it's like to be a beginner, it's as if I just like found the game one day like on the floor and just like had an account and ready to go. I mean, I worked my way up, man. I didn't spend money in the game. Honestly, I played for about 8 months, maybe, or 7 months before I ever spent a dime on the game. And that's only because they brought out like this special. It was like get a 3-star crystal for $5. It was $4.99, and I was like, wow, I don't have any 3 stars at all. And that's a deal and a half. And I bought it. From that point on, I made it a point to make a budget about the game. not to overly spend, to put aside $5 or $10, and I would spend that in the month. That is all I did. And then when I discovered Arena and what Arena could do for you in the game, that changed everything about what I do and how I play the game. And I would like grind in between things. I would grind, turn the game on in my pocket, like if I was at dinner or something, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'd make sure that I queued up a couple fights, and then just go fight them in the bathroom and then come back. And I squeezed in little fights and stuff here and there. And I remember struggling to get a streak. I struggled to get the right champs. It just takes time. It takes time. And I think a lot of people do not understand that it takes time. You have to be patient. This idea that Kabam has to give you more gold is ridiculous. I don't think that there's a gold shortage. They can give you more gold. They could, but they don't have to. It's everything you need is in the game. The fact that there's more tier 4 class catalyst, tier 4 basic, more alpha, all that stuff is available. Gold still requires the same amount of work it always has. You just have to do that. And I'll always say this. I will always say this. People forget this very thing, and I guarantee you, nobody remembers the fact that this game is not only a fighter, it is an RPG-based fighter. It's a fighter with RPG elements. If you don't understand what an RPG is, then you don't understand the game. Plain and simple. Every RPG you play requires grinding. You have to grind. You have to grind. You want to beat a boss, you're only level 18. You need to be level 27 to fight a boss, even though you beat the boss previous because you had some skill. There's a line there that you cannot cross. You have to get out in the field, farm some gold, open some treasure boxes, level up your character, level up your weapon because your weapon's not strong enough. You're gonna get rocked. Role-playing game, RPG. That is what this is. Do most people know there's an RPG aspect? If people really knew that, would they really complain so much about having to grind? I shouldn't have to grind so much. I shouldn't have to spend an entire weekend on the game so that I can be better than the other people that are willing to do it. One, it's a contest. That word is in the title. Two, it's an RPG. And whatever you are not willing to do, someone else will do to pass you. Period. Holy smokes. I sometimes wish I had made the decision to curse on this channel, because I have a lot of really strong words to say to some people sometimes, but I'm better than that, and I shan't. Oh, man. This is an RPG fighter game. You need to grind, and that's lame. Well, that's the idea. That's the idea. Triple D, you just contest. Oh, I said contest. Yes, demonetized. Darn it. Darn it. Joe Philippus, quit being so responsible. I know it's such an ugly flavor. Ugly color? I don't want to talk about color. I'll get demonetized. The internet is either the time nor the place for that. I understand. You just became uncollected, bro. KO confetti for you, bro. Congratulations. Keith Winnet says, dude, people complain about free 5-star shards. Of course they complain, even though they know it's RPG. I do know that. Chris Mooney wants the Legend song. Legend. There you go. Yo, K-Man who says shame. I know, K-Man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's been a long road.
I'm sorry.
But guess what?
Shameful Dave. You know what shame and Dave, if you mix the words together, what it says? Shave. Don't laugh at that and don't encourage it. Don't encourage it. Bro, piloting game, Rubber Ducky fan with the burn, son. Now I have open crystals on Friday. Each app I need to have Mob Crush. Yeah, have Mob Crush or just record it and you can upload it to me directly and I can play it offline if you want. So either one works. Yeah, Rift Shards are a little harder to get this time. Tara Strickland laughed out loud. Oh man. Johnny14 Gaming, I 100% this uncollected quest. Didn't think I could do it, but I did it with R4s and R5s. Nice! Nice! KO confetti for you too, my friend. Or it makes Dame. Dame? Shave? Yeah, Dame. I think Shave. I think I'm gonna go with Shave. Dave, I just designed a jacket for Michael B. Jordan in his new movie. What? Really? Dude, that's awesome, bro. That's a pretty awesome connect you got there, bro. Congrats on that.
Haters.
Why is all the music so loud? Why is that loud? I think something changed when I restarted the computer. Okay, how about that? I can't hear on my end either. I think the volume changed or something. Having trouble getting rift shards. I think I kind of am as well. Is that better? Alright, we're back to the regular music. They're all like all the settings are different on here for some reason. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, we switched it off. Like these things are barely on. You know what? Hold on. I bet you. Hold on one sec. Nope, that's still fine. Multi-output device is fine. Something is off. Check out my MIDI setup. I don't know what happened. I don't know, something happened. Soul 2 Ever. Soul 2 Ever? Soul? Is that like Dreamweaver? Dreamweaver. Okay, just so, brother, I like your content a lot. It's helped me out more than you know. Still can't beat that boss rush. I'm sorry, man. But honestly, I haven't tried. Oh, well then that changes things. I know my limits. Have a good day, bud. I don't know your limits, bro. Limits are known to nobody. I am a firm believer in that. Limits are known to no one. You never know what you're capable of until you really try and push. And even when you push beyond. If you learn anything from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, is that whenever you're at your worst and you're about to give up, there's always another level to rise to. Don't know limits, man. Don't know limits. All right, moving on to the next one. Keith Winnett, what's going on, man? That's right. Oh, hey, Eric Knight says actually do know the limits, but push them. I like that. I like it. I do like it. I believe you can get me through the night. Oh, I believe you get me through the night. You gotta switch that. You know, one of the hardest things about singing is learning the control between the different registers of your voice. Like knowing to go from down here to down. This is like in your chest voice right here, or this is kind of down here, down in the lows, and then switching from this up to up here, and then going up here. and then being able to switch. It kind of feels like switching gears in a car. If you ever drove like a stick shift car or something. It's hard, especially if you're singing something, you're belting something real loud, and you're in like your chest voice, and you have to switch to like your head voice or a falsetto. You have to know to kind of ease off on the power to allow for the switch. Otherwise, you're gonna crack. Yeah. Break into your falsetto. It's not something I do live often. Breaking into falsetto. Had someone say online that after hearing you defend your choice for the boss rush, that obviously logical people don't play the game. I wanted to reply, logical people found solutions. That is correct. You one-shotted everyone in the boss rush, but when it came to Iceman, it took me more than 3 team revives. Ouch. Ouch. So, you know, just to kind of like explain a little bit more, there are games that you play where you have like a challenge, where they're like, the challenge would be start the match at 20% health, and you have to survive. There's so many like survival things like that. Even if you play like Street Fighter and you go into the challenges, start with 50% health, and then you move up and start with 20% health and still win. Don't take block damage, learn to counter, things like that. And it's kind of the same idea. It's the same idea, man. Hammurabi's message. Where did Hammurabi go? Hammurabi? Where is that? Hammurabi. Oh, there you are. You were Dave. AQ Science Sentinel tip. Get willpower to 2/3 and let the second laser hit you. You'll heal up. My 4-star blade goes from 70% to 82%. Wow, that's like the old days of letting Hulkbuster smack you in the face with an L2 so you could heal up. I miss those days. Guys, that is why Dave's a boss. Was the last boss rush. Iceman's supposed to be the hardest to beat. Yeah, man. The rants are killing it lately. Let's bring in that positivity. Command just gave us 1K 5-star shards. Absolutely, man. The rants are killing it lately. Texas, wait, Texas, is it the rants are killing it lately? Like, yo, man, Dave, that rant, boy, you killing it, man. Or are you telling me, Dave, your rants are killing the positive vibe lately? Which one? Killing it could mean so many things. Ashwin, Regis, how you doing, bro? Hey, man, hope you're doing well. I am doing well, man. I'm doing well, I'm doing good, things are good. You and Analyzer are the only reason why I began to learn how to use my Quake. Buzz the Lightly. I like that name, Buzz the Lightyear. Yeah, man, I mean, Quake, I wanted to use Quake like that from the beginning, but she never worked that way. It was always like a weird thing, like she would evade and then you'd press it and then it wouldn't work. You'd have to like evade again. So you could never really use her the way I always wanted to use her. And then all of a sudden, things changed and she became awesome. Everyone complete. Oh, I forgot to turn on auto fight. That makes a lot of sense. There we are. I would like to do this with my Iceman, because then, you know, it goes much faster. Either that or use my my Unstoppable Colossus, but they're both in use in war. Alright, I'm just gonna fight. They're starting to take longer. My bad. You know what? I think the next team I'm gonna use, maybe I'll bring Black Panther in. Yep, Quake got a massive buff fix. Absolutely, man. They just needed to fix that problem that you can continue using her ability. She's super, super fun to play, man. I cannot wait to get her in a 5-star. I have a Science Awakening gem. I've got like 60 or 70 like Science Sig Stones, and I have a 3 to 4 rank 3 to 4 gem ready to go. Like, ready to just rock out with my socks out. Yoram Vreezen. Nice, man. Oh, I'm so jealous. I seriously am jealous. I'm super jealous. Super jealous. Quake needs to be awakened? No. That's not what her Sig ability is. Her Sig ability allows her to do, return damage, to reverberate, return damage, Quake damage back to people if she's blocking and they decide to hit her. Leica, decent defender, poor attack. Leica? Who's Leica? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Oh, why did I use Wolverine here? That's who they gave me, that's why. I'm just trying to rush through this in my Shameful Legend run. Dave, can you open 6-star crystal? I can open them, but I don't have one to open. Luke Cage. Ah! Luke Cage is awesome, dude. He does not have poor attack at all. Dude's been buffed up, bro. If that's who you're talking about. How was AQ Sentinels easy hard? Wait. Tom C. Wait, what are you asking? You asked like 2 different questions in the same. How are they easy hard? Justin Gray, I've not made the changes to map 3 or lower. Hold on. Okay. I would have not made the changes to map 3 or lower, so the new people that do not have big rosters would have time to build up to the harder Sentinels and have time to learn. I mean to a point. The Sentinels were in the monthly quest, so they had this entire month to go through the quest and play with the Sentinels. Also, there are people who got Sentinels, and really let's really focus on what the real problem is with Sentinels. The real problem that people are having is that they're used to doing medium, light, medium, or medium, or light, and all of that builds charges, which all of that is going to get you jacked up by the Sentinels. So Sentinels require that you use alternating attacks. You have to switch it up. So people are going to get tripped up a little bit at first, but that's part of the game, man. Like, you gotta learn that new stuff. Hey Dave, you watched the Analyzer's video of Boss Rush Challenge? He KO'd Iceman easily. Yes, I did. He just had to survive the cold snap. Yeah, I commented on his video, actually. People were... I trolled. I admit it. I trolled. I went there and I was like, no fair, man. You use skill to beat this. People didn't like that. That's fine. I don't care. No, he did excellent, man. He did really good. Alright, and he's out. Hey, do you know the name of the new event quest? No, I haven't looked on the forums just as yet. Josh Surf, Tree88, glad I caught your stream. How you doing today, man? What have I missed so far? Just a bunch of ranting. I ranted all day today. Just rant. Dave got gifted the long-haired ginger 5-star April Fool's Day jokes on you, Kabam. The 5-star long-haired ginger. Oh, man. Is there gonna be an update? I would imagine so. Probably prepping during maintenance tonight would be my guess. They're not stacked to worry about not repeating actions, just roll over them, at least on the early days. Well, yeah, for the higher level accounts, I think the lower level accounts should learn to start alternating, you know, get that done. But they will be stacked. Yo, that day 5 is gonna be something. Am I playing on an iPad? Yes, I am. I'm playing on this iPad right here. Oh, what? Now it's upside. Wait. There we go. Sorry, I probably gave you guys like some motion sickness right there. For those of you watching on a TV. Gold Symbiote just popped up on me in Story Quest. Those are rare, right? Tough Evader. Yeah, man, those are a pain. Those are a real pain. If they really wanted to like mess you up, they would make the Gold Symbiote like the standard symbiote fight. Day 5 is gonna be interesting. That's gonna be something crazy. They should reduce the energy cost of heroic. I think so. A little bit, or just allow us to have a little bit more energy. I've always kind of thought that if you can't finish at least a single run off of your full energy, that kind of stinks. Having to use an energy refill to finish just a single path, I'm not a big fan of that. Not a fan of that one. At least let me finish a path with my 70 energy. Dave, I'm so fried Kentucky nuggets excited? There we go. One of our mutual mates got hit by a 168-hour ban. Hopefully it's more widespread on piloting. The resources we sank into wars to fight pilots. Fingers crossed. I'm guessing you're going to line me who that was. Hold on, guys. Sorry, gotta answering wifey. Give me 1 sec. Cannot ignore the wifey. Okay, sorry guys. Here we go. Alright, this time I shan't make the same mistake. Yo, Dave, I have 2 5-star, an Angela, and a duck. Should I open a featured 5-star or simple 5-star? Well, I never really opened features until I got at least 2 good teams of 5 stars. That's what I personally did. That doesn't mean it's the right thing to do, but I'm a fan of progression, and playing arena to get the points and get milestones and get stuff like that. So I tend to want to fill up my 5-star stable. Now, if you don't care about that, go for a featured. But if you do care about progression, I would say build up 2 solid teams of 3 for your 5-star, and then start moving into featured. There's plenty of awesome champs in the regular pool. Hyperion is in there. Medusa is in there. Quake is in there. Luke Cage is in there. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot in there. Blade is in there. I believe Blade is in there now, right? In the standard 5-star, I think. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Billboard Talk Rebel. True story, Dave. Happy wife, happy life. I gotta tell you, I despise that saying with every fiber of my being. And I laugh right after. I hate that phrase. I hate it so much. I like to say, happy spouse, happy house. Because then this way, it's not just one side. Because if it's only happy wife, happy life, it's kind of like having a gun to your head, and it sucks. So, you know, because then, like, I don't know, I'm going on this whole thing, because I see so much of this, and it bothers me to see, like, when all these people suffer. And everyone told me that before I got married. They're like, hey, Dave, remember, happy wife, happy life. And I'm like, get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want to hear that. Happy spouse, happy house is the way to go. Because honestly, when it's like happy wife, happy life, it literally, you stop doing things for your wife to make her happy, and you literally switch your whole psyche to doing things for your wife so that she won't get angry. And there's 2 very different things about that. One, you're doing it because you really love this person, and the other one, you're doing it because you just want some peace in your life. And that just sucks. That just sucks. Oh man. You just had deja vu about me saying that? So that means you precogged me saying that. Random guy 26, number 3, you're scared. Oh, that could do it too. That could do it too. Dave, is Medusa worth R4 non-dupe? I believe so. She's still good. She's much better dupe, but she's still very, very good unduped. Tara Strickland, this is one of the many reasons you are amazing. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like, I have all these like aspirations. All right, see, like I want to do a channel. Here's I'm gonna tell you. I've told you guys all this stuff before, but I want to have like a relationship blog thing or a relationship channel where people ask me questions and I tell them what I think about what they should do. Because you know, a lot of stuff that happens with relationships is a lack of like communication, or a lack of just like understanding what another person needs. Like there's so many times, like how many times have you gone to a party or something, right? Just kind of throwing it out. How many times have you gone to a party and there's like a couple there, and like the man or the woman or whoever, whichever one it is being the life of the party, man or the woman, whatever. But the other one is like off in the corner with the cut eye, like straight burning them. And they're just like, they hate them for it. Like, why you gotta be the life of the party? How come you can't just hang out with me? Why you gotta do that? And it's just like, yo, why? Do you know what? Why don't you tell that significant other when you get in the car, be like, man, you are so funny. I don't know how you're so funny like that. I try, I can't do it. Can you? Why don't you just show me something? Maybe I can joke with you. Maybe I can kind of like help you out. Maybe big you up a little more. Cause you know what? Then that person's gonna be like, yeah. You know what, girl or boy or whatever it is. And then maybe to get you some flowers or buy you that video game you were always thinking about. Man, you just made me feel real good just now, man. That felt really, really good. And I would love to do something for you to return the love I feel, instead of doing something to make sure that you don't hate me when you get home. Anyway, that's enough. I'm ranting all day long today. All day long. Would you name the romance channel Dorky Giggity Dave? Let's see. I don't know. What would I call that? There you go. Get out of here. Dave, should I kick the dog in the morning? Dr. Dave. Dr. Dork? Could it be Dr. Dork? Dr. Dork? Because then people would recognize it and be like, are you the same dork from the Dork? Jack Biscuit. It's legendarily bad run. It's what it is. That's what it is. The Love Doctor. Oh, I like that one. That one works. Love Doctor. I think that would work. Also, so then the other channel that I want to create is I think I want to create a kids channel, honestly. Because I'm already teaching my daughter stuff. She already knows like what a chicken is. She's gonna be 1 soon, but she's already known this for like a month or 2 now. I show her like a little thing. We have like these little things, they're not cards, they're like these little felt character things. And so I show her like the chicken, and I'm like, how's the chicken go, baby? How's the chicken go? She looks at it, and I was like, bark, 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 bark. And she's like, bark, bark, bark. I'm like, that's right, baby. So now when she sees it, she tries her best to do it, but she knows what it is. She can recognize it. I'm like, that's right, bark, bark, chicken. And then she knows what the cow sounds like, right? So I show her the cow. Wifey taught her that one. I said, here's a cow. What's the cow sound like? She's like, and I just taught her the donkey. How'd the donkey go, baby? Like, yeah. She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's close enough. She knows it. Is it enough? That's enough. It's enough. So, oh, I know, the cold-hearted villain. Well, I mean, I would be a Mattel employee by that point. Mattel or a Gerber employee. I'm only doing these because Gerber pays my checks, I would guess, is what it would come down to. So, and of course I would have one for just like me personally, just like my music and stuff, or the movie reviews. I know the reviews have to go on a separate channel. Oh shoot, I have to do my Ready Player One review. Oh, it's so late. I was busy like building the computer and resetting up the office and everything. Oh, that's so bad. I do get Rampage though. I get Rampage on Tuesday. Cannot wait for that. Cannot wait for that. Actually, I think that's gonna be a lot better than people are expecting. Oh, this one's actually a little bit There we go. Boom. So anyway, yeah, like a kids channel, you know, teaching like what the letter A is and the alphabet and songs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Rampage, man. I have a feeling that's gonna be a sleeper. The Rock doesn't often do terrible movies. And even if they are terrible, there's still a redeeming quality of them being awesome. Except for maybe Baywatch. But even that had some funny stuff in it. But yeah, that's what it would be. Like multiple different channels, because I would love to do everything here. Would really love to do everything here, but I can't. YouTube won't allow it. Yeah. Because even like my movie reviews on this channel do okay, but they do so much better on their own channel. Because anyone who subscribes to me for movie reviews are getting inundated with MCOC and stuff like that. So, anyway, you gotta build separate channels. And anyone who wants to watch a movie review is not gonna want to watch kids tutorials on alphabets. So you gotta create like a different channel, everything. Are you Cuban? No, but I did forget to change the hat because Chris Brown did drop a super chat. A super chat. There we go. Because we are on rank 3. I forgot about that. There we go. Rank 3 super chat. So sorry about that, dude. I did rock the thank you confetti though. I did do that. I remember doing that. I just forgot to update that part. And here's just some confetti because I feel like it, because I love y'all. Boom. Tim O'Connell, I'll watch everything. That's awesome, man. Eric Knight, when my daughter was just starting to point and name animals in picture books, she pointed at a cow and said cow, sheep, and I said sheep. Then she pointed at the feathered chicken and I said yum. Nice, man. Is YouTube your main job? It is. For now, it's my main job. It's getting better. Things are getting better. I had a lot of ups and downs, man. Just trying to build the channel, get it going. October, I announced I was going full-time. I started trying to go full-time, and then I had like some clients that wouldn't go away. I had some jobs finish up. That took me all the way into January. And then I had like family in town and stuff like that. And then there was like a couple of unfortunate deaths in the family on either side, and just different things, different schedules with the baby, and trying to figure things out. So things have finally started to kind of like focus in within the last few weeks. So that's where you're seeing more of an influx of videos and releases and stuff like that. I totally failed on the X-Men event. Totally failed on that. My initial plan was to rush through the whole thing in 2 days for uncollected, figure out everyone's how to beat everyone, which I did. I figured that out. I figured out how to do Bishop, Sentinels, and Sabretooth, and I just couldn't get the time to finish those tutorials. That was a huge fail. I'm gonna try again in April. That's my goal. Finish it quickly, get the tutorials out, and let those kind of like, you know, generate some income for the channel. Either that, or I can just make some really trolly clickbait videos in the first week and have that like finance the channel for the month. It's much easier, but I won't do that. I will meatloaf. I won't do that. How do you record and stream? That is a tough question. That's kind of like, how do you make a website? It's a long story. Start with going to obsproject.org and start there. What do you use for defense in AW? What do I use? You mean like my team? I don't really have really great defense. I don't have great defense. I don't have like the champs. I don't have them upgraded, the ones that really would work. And the ones that I do have that would work, people have at higher levels. So mine, I guess, is more for I'm just more for diversity. It's not even worth mentioning. BG can tell us how to make a website. That is, yep. What do you use to record your iPad screen? I use OBS, bro. I reflect to the screen with QuickTime. What's up, Dave? Background music is amazing. Terrence Invert. Have you not heard this song before? This is like one of the mainstays of the channel. And it's played by yours truly. Get out of here. Do I have piano sounds on? I do have piano sounds on. It's just not loaded, like, the sounds aren't quite loaded. It's like delayed. I probably have to reload the piano. All right. Black Order? What's Black Order? Oh yes, Black Order, yes. That is the next event. Hey Triple D, will there be a Skullgirl stream tonight? If so, what time? I usually go on at about 11 because that's when the game goes down for maintenance. So that's what I'll be doing. Can we get the Legend song? I feel like I haven't heard that in a while. Sure, we can get that on. Let's switch that up. It seems like it's all the music got really loud and my voice didn't. It's been a long maybe beta? Maybe beta? Oh, I gotta turn on the auto fight. was that auto fighting? Auto fight's not gonna win this now. Woo. 3 Furies. There we are. Yeah, dude, Skullgirls is great, man. It really is a great game. People slipping on that. What tier Sentinel gonna be? I don't know. What do you mean, like, for... What do you mean by that? Sorry, hold on, I'm trying to bring the volume down a little bit. There we go. Quick Shot Gaming, Kabam pays 0 monies. That is correct. There you go. Why? Who's saying they pay monies? Can OBS work alongside Elgato if you're on PC? If you're on Mac, you're gonna have to. I think all my sounds are delayed. Yeah, that's. Yeah, something's off here. Way off. Okay, hold on a second. Something's way off. They do support Mac, but you have to do it through their like Elgato thing. Their what's it called? Their where is that program? Game Capture 8 HD. But you really want to end up using OBS because it's just better. But I don't know, man. You have to have like 2 different streaming softwares open just to stream through OBS. It's a little nuts. All right, new recording. All right, let's pull it on over here. Doop. Okay, and we're back on. Okay, let's see if that fixes up anything for the sound. No, the sound's really delayed, man. Really delayed. Something changed somewhere. I wonder if something upgraded and maybe changed something. I don't know. All right, back to the regular music. Where's the cake song? You guys want the cake song? Sound is good like this. All right. The sound is really delayed here, though. I think I'm just gonna not want to hear it on my end. That throws me off. much longer do I have to do this before I'm 100%? And this is just 100%. Maybe I should just do 100% in Heroic today and then pick up on it tomorrow and finish out everything. What did I miss today? Sammy Stowe, what's going on, bro? Nothing much. We got no, nothing much. We're here, man. We're just here chilling. I ranted a little bit. That's about it. We got our main man here, Sammy Stowe, in the house. If you have not checked out his channel, check out his channel. He's otherwise known as Pastor Sammy. So if you would like some pastoring and MCOC, if you like to mix your Christian with your MCOC, if the C in MCOC is Marvel Contest of Christians, I guess we can add that last C. You can head over to Sammy's channel where he has his pastor streaming. It's actually pretty good. He's pretty fun, man. He's pretty fun. Oh man. I need to pass my sound settings through my headphones and check out all this stuff. Did you make a theme song for Blade yet? No, actually. I have not been making a lot of music. I need to make a lot more music than that. Like a lot more music. I've been a little behind. Of course, man. I like to support the fellow YouTubers in all that they do. Brought 565 Medusa to map 5. I would love to bring my Iceman to AQ, but I use my Iceman in AW. Maybe I'll bring him into AQ now that the seasons are over. Really upset about that death, man. I should not have gotten that death. I'm very not happy about that. Very much not happy. There you go, Tim O'Connell dropping in a testimonial for Pastor Sammy. You guys need to smash the like button. Triple D should have way more likes by now. It's all good, man. You know, I think people are like, they don't know what they want to do with Triple D. Like they watch Triple D and they're like, oh man, I don't know, man. Because we have like the faithful, and then we have like some of the lurkers. Some of the lurkers are there. And it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to support Dave. He might already be getting paid by Kabam. I need to find out. One day, I hope he slips and opens the paycheck on stream. So we can verify. Yeah, the sound here is literally like half a second behind. Every hit comes in after. It's like an echo. It's so annoying. They all look for that half like, yeah, the lurker. You know what they should do? They should have like an option for lurkers. Like if you're watching and you like it, you like it. But if you don't like it, you don't quite not like it, but you're just kind of lurking and you're like in between, they should just kind of have like an indifferent. You can just have an indifferent button. Just be indifferent about the stream. Mad, bro. You got power locked. Lock, get power. I'm so happy that war milking is ended for now. Hey, Chris Brown coming back, man. Hey, you guys yesterday, man. You guys were killing it yesterday, man. I was like, what is going on here today? There's a big thank you. Chris Brown dropping in another $2. That brings you up to the $7 mark, man. That gets you a thank you confetti, and that gets you some dork confetti, man. And I guess to switch the hat up. We can switch up the hat. I think it's time for a haircut, actually. I think it's actually time for me to cut this, this mop of a thing I got on here. Rank 4 in the house, right here. Move that over here. Over here. Okay. Ultimate Prime, what's going on, man? A meh button? Yeah, we have an eh button. All right, here we go. 3, 4. AEW is going to be ramping up from here. Alliances pushing to put themselves in the best position for next season. Yep. Oh man, we got a map 6 coming up. That ain't gonna be pretty, man. Not gonna be pretty. I hope this is the last one. I quickly forgot how much I did not like running that legend run. And this isn't the last one. There's one more after this. Okay, let's just push on through to the other side. Break on through. Lurk and I like, just don't have anything to say, but I see all these names in MCOC YouTubers channels. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I just sit back and chill out. Chris Brown. Need that top spot now that I think about it. Here we go. Hammer down. Super chat from Chris Brown. Platow. What level am I doing? I'm on heroic right now. Just trying to finish that up, and then I have to do all of. I've got to do all of master between today and tomorrow. All right, here we go. He's going for the top spotty. Top spotty. Chris Brown just knocked off everybody. He said, "Yo, it's mine. It's all mine." Quiz. Wow. Quiz. Wow. Quiz. Wow. There you go. Today's theme is writing names out as if one of my Haitian uncles or aunts says your name. Quiz. Wow. 1001. Dude, congratulations being on top. Thank you very, very much. And that brings us to Super Dork rank 5 and 6. I see Cam. I see you, bro. I see you, Cam. Plop. All right. Here it comes. Here it comes. I know you guys hear it. I know you know what this is. This Super Dork rank 6 in the house, man. Cam just bought in the chain. Boom. Gotcha, bro. Gotcha. Okay. Keep preaching the good word, brother. Also, much love to both our kiddos. Missing mine already since yesterday. Traveling now for work. Oh man. Yeah, dude. They start to it just seeps in. I don't know how it happened. I mean, I know how it happened, but it just seeps in. The kids, they penetrate you, man. Penetrate your feels. Gotta love them babies. Mamma Mia, here we go again. Starfighter 0717. Oh, you were here yesterday, that's right. Yeah, man, this is, this is 24 karat plastic right here. And that is the only way you roll, bro. Thank you so much, Cameron Fathi, my Banrin Frothy. I'm gonna keep on preaching it, man. I'm gonna keep on preaching it because I want to like this game and I want to enjoy playing the game. And I'm tired of thinking about how much you need to war with the developer in order to keep playing the game. It's just like, oh, go play something else. Like right now, everything that you guys saw me play this game all day today. There was a couple things that happened, and one was me not playing well, called that out, and then the other one was like ignoring inputs on that Morningstar fight. But guess what? Screen was dirty. Have you seen that happen again since I cleaned it? It's just not always that way. That's not always the thing. Dave, you're the best Christian brother ever. God bless you. Oh, thank you very, very much, man. Appreciate that. You know what? You are 2 cents behind Quiz Wow, man. Thank you very much. But you just brought in Super Dork rank 7, man. Rank 7 is coming in. Thank you so much for the support, my man. Let's get... Woo. There we are. Orange and black. I forget what it looks like. I look like a cocktail. Is what I look like. It's all like dressed up. This is like some kind of like, I don't know, grapefruity summer drink of some sort. Sammy always gives his 2 cents. That's right. Sammy goes, yo, take this $9.99. I'm gonna save my 2 cents for Jesus. That's not bad. That's not bad, Sammy Stowe. Play a blingity Dave. I am. I'm blinging in the house, man. Thank you so much, Sammy. I really appreciate the support, bro. Q Lion from Zion. Oh, what's going on, man? I did not even see you in here. Q Lion is another one you guys got to check out. Q Lion from Zion's got some skills in the what would I call that? In the visual arts, graphic design. Dude does really great stuff. He did stuff for Analyzer. Check out his page. He's got a lot of his work there. Pretty awesome, man. I love talent. Cam says Sammy's a good dude. Go check out his channel, y'all. That's right. Oh, okay, good. I thought I made a wrong turn somewhere. I was like, no. All right, 2 more paths. 2 more paths, and then what? Like 8 more paths. That last one's always rough, bro. Super rough. John Cespi, yeah, dude, isn't it? I wish I had more time to play it, bro. I really like that game. It looks so good. It's so good. Best stream right here, guys. Gotta go to work. Catch you guys. Hey, man, go do the good work, bro. I know you work hard, dude. Go ahead and check that out. Check out his channel, guys. And I'll see you later. You're not listening to sad music. Oh, you know what? Let's listen to let's get our Mario Karting in here, huh? Can we Mario Kart today? Keep our volumes low. Keep our mics up. And all that good stuff. Yeah, man, of course, dude. My shout outs. I love seeing quality talent and all that good stuff, man. I will call that out whenever I can. Oh, man. That gave him a lot of prowess there, man. Is this a Legends run? No, not exactly. It's my shameful last minute try to get this done run is what it's called. Alright, 1 run. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mario Kart music, man. 2 chains? Is that you? Well, technically, I'm only wearing 1. But, I can understand the confusion. Am I going to NYCC? I don't know yet. That all depends on how the channel is performing, if this is actually something sustainable for me to do. So that's all that we'll find out, I guess, in the next 2-3 months. I'll make an announcement if I'm going, though. Arnie has some sick AW content. He also likes bananas. Check him out as well. Arnie 2, what's going on, bro? Man, the sound is so delayed. What is going on here? I probably have some updates to do here. Bananas are tasty. Yeah, they are. All this support, you should be able to come. I know it is really starting to pour in, bro. I got to meet you at 2017 NYCC, take a selfie with you, but you probably don't remember. I probably do remember. The name, no, but let me see if I can recognize, see if your Fez is familiar. Yeah, shoot it to me on Twitter, bro. I'm pretty sure I remember. I remember most of the people that I met there. My man living living expended back in NY was almost 3 times of how they are in J, loving it down south. Oh, their expenses. Oh, I was like, living expended, what? Dave, please say the word Hottentotten, tune stelling. Most of the Dutch people can't do it, so I really want to see you try. Did I say it? Did I get it right? Did I get it right? I'll resend. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out. I will check it out, bro. Jiren Sama. Jiren, bro. Jiren. That was such a good ending, man. That was such a good ending. But then after like everything is over, you're just kind of like, oh, that was almost kind of like a Just Kidding storyline. Almost. Omri Shear. I do not know how to read binary. I used to. What does that say? We got one more run on this, and then one last run on the whole thing. It's all good, Jiren Sama. My wife came in the sitting room and said to me, "Is that Denzel Washington playing the game that I play?" Did you tell her, all right, okay. Venom Beast 18, what's going on, man? Welcome to the channel today. Are you a Dragon Ball Z fan? Absolutely, man. I watched all that stuff, man. Dragon Ball Z, all of Super. I just finished Super like a couple weeks ago. I missed 2 reviews, a review of the last episode and a review of Ready Player One. Behind on content here. So I really enjoy watching you live and doing my arena at the same time. I appreciate that, man. I'm not doing anything special today. I'm just trying to get through this because I need my shards, man. I cannot let shards fall to the wayside, man. Cannot do it. Can't do it. Gone. Hey Dork, do you know what the next monthly event? Well, there's something very, very special coming out this month, like on the 27th of the month. Not from Kabam, but in the theater. So I imagine that there will be something ridiculously awesome. Take care, Gas Mask Dude, man. Take care, bro. A movie for DBZ is gonna be out after a few months. Too excited. Yeah, it looks good. They changed like the whole animation style too. What's coming out on the 27th? Infinity War, bro. Woo, got it. David Green dropping some love on the channel today. Dave, you're such a good guy. I appreciate all the help I've gotten from talking with you on Facebook and watching all of your videos. Thanks a million. Oh, anytime, man. I think what a lot of people don't know is that you can actually find me on Facebook and ask me questions and I'll like answer them whenever I can. Anyway, I'm not 100%, but I think I get a good amount of them. All right, we are at Super Dork Rank 8. Super Dork Rank 8 actually brings in party mode. Would you like to be part of the party mode? Party mode on the cam. Not the Cameron, but the cam. There we go. Boom, we are in party mode. Bam, in the back. It's like music video. Thank you so much for that, man. Here's a little dork fetty for you. Here's some dork fetty. So I thought Goku and Vegeta would fuse in that storyline. I guess it would end too quickly. Well, they kind of did in the Goku Black Saga. So I guess doing it twice would have been a little repetitive. So I'm kind of glad that they didn't. But what would have been interesting is if like Goku had like the Ultra Instinct for defense and Vegeta got it for offense, and they kind of fused, and that was the way that they could use it together. But I guess that didn't happen. I kind of thought that's what they were going for. I think Yamoshi is going to be in the next DBZ movie. You think so, huh? Yamoshi? Why? Why do you think that? The day after the 27th is Jackson Mallard's birthday, the famous YouTuber. That's right, man. That is right. Well, happy pre-birthday in the event that I don't get to say birthday on the actual birthday. And then, of course, I'll give you a belated one. Yeah, he did master that for sure, dude. Oh, it was good. It was good. Is Psylocke good for Sentinels? You know what? I kind of don't know. I'd have to try. I know Nebula is like one of my favorites for the Sentinels. I've really got to look through my roster and see who's the best to go up against these Sentinels with. Photos sent on Twitter. All right, let's look at Twitter. That was, I believe I was in the line waiting to spin. Let me see. I think that's what it was. Either that or I was doing. I might have just finished my Grandmaster Friday that day. One of the two things. Look, that was. There we go. NYCC. I had to shave my beard for that whole thing. It was already starting to grow back, so I could be Hancock. That was fun. It was actually pretty fun. All right. Boom. Arena just flies when I watch your live session. Well, yeah, man, you're just rolling it through. I think when I started Arena, I used to take like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll do 10 or 15 minutes a day, do a couple fights, and then just kind of run that through like the full 3 days. You'd be surprised what you get from that. Like, absolutely very much surprised. Oh, Thor, I imagine, would be well, especially on the Tech Sentinel. Storm is one of the best versus Sentinels, especially if you follow the parry, medium, light, medium combo. Well, you could do parry, medium, light, medium, or you could do parry, light, medium, light, medium. But medium, light, medium for Dormammu's is pretty solid, man. You keep them powered down. Don't forget to use your heavies, though. Take advantage. There you go. Yep. Absolutely. I got Thor, but not Awakened. Yeah, it took me a little while to get an Awakened Thor. I got him actually right before all the nerfs happened, so that kind of was a little stinky. We were watching the last round of finals qualification. Seaton was about to lose against Maestro. Ah, was that? So that was Okay, yeah. That was out in front of the big, not the big screen, but the 3 screens. We were waiting in line. Okay, I got you. Where can I find the movie review channel? Darnell H. Right now, the new channel hasn't been made for the movie reviews. Right now, I just have a playlist on this channel. If you look at my playlist, you'll see all the reviews that I've done. I'll most likely migrate all of those to the new channel. Queen of Pawns was dressed as Spider-Gwen. Ah, yeah. Queen of Pawns was dressed as Silk. So don't let her hear you say that. Silk is her absolute favorite. I thought I was gonna intercept him there. I didn't recover fast enough. Mr. Doom, what's going on? Back for some more Dork Lessons. How you doing, man? Arnie 2, parry, medium, light, medium. Parry, medium, light, medium has 0 repetitive action in there. Plus, you won't have to worry about baiting because of the power drain. That is correct. For everyone else outside of Dormammu, light, medium, I prefer, because if you happen to intercept after light, medium with a light, that also works. But medium, light, medium doesn't let you intercept without doing a repetitive action. If you're trying to, intercept. All right, cool. 100% on this one. Oh, look, it says interception. What? Okay. All right, here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yes, only 4. Only 4, and then we're done with heroic. Yes. Okay, guys, we're on the home stretch here. Dave, get it done, man. Gotta finish up Master 2. I know, man. I'm gonna do a little bit of that, probably a little later on today on my own, just kind of like rush through those. And then be ready to just finish it all out tomorrow. Would love to see sync in game. Sync in game? What? What does that mean? Oh, my last energy refill. Come on, man. Oh, wait. No, that's not my last one. That is definitely not my last one. I've got some sitting in the mail. Let's go see what the mail's got for Dave. Oh, are we still playing the Mario Kart song? This thing hasn't gotten too repetitive for you guys yet? Let me just switch it up. We're going to switch it up. We're going to go for the Watch Your 6. Is that a little better? Okay, that's better. Why does Falcon look so much like Blade? You know the racist comments are coming, right? I'm sorry. Do we all look alike to you? Oh man. Oh, they do not look alike, man. They definitely do not look alike. Okay, so oh man, that is just I was done with easy, normal, heroic, and master within 2 weeks. Had a few energy refills from that offer a few weeks ago. Yeah, I just didn't really get to I didn't really get to take advantage of doing this properly. No, I know hand bands. I know. They don't. I don't think they look the same, man. They don't look the same at all. But we're gonna go look. Hold on. We're gonna go look right now. You missed it a couple weeks ago. Someone said the same thing, and they were like, "Oh no." It was like a thing. It wasn't a thing. There's never like a thing on the channel, but it was a thing. Okay, let's go look at the heroes real quick. And they're both skilled too. Okay. Let's see, Blade. Both skill. No. Nah. First off, Blade's got like, he's got all that like eyebrow muscle. The nose is different. The mouth is different. And not because of the fangs. It's all, yeah, man, it's not, they don't look the same. They do not look the same. And Falcon has a whole different, he's got more of a receding hairline than the Widow's Peak, I think. It might be the glasses. I think it might be the glasses. I don't think so. I don't think they do. Let me see. You say check Luke Cage also? Alright, where's Luke? Nah, Luke Cage ain't. Nah, Luke Cage has a whole different. He has a whole different type of nose. He's kind of got like that harder bridge in the nose. Nah, he don't look anything like them. But they could be brothers. Like Blade and Falcon could be brothers. Like Marlin and who's the other one? I forget. The Wayneses. Whatever. Okay, we're going back. Yeah, like a black Mr. Clean. Yeah, kind of. Black Panther Civil War looks similar. Damon Wayne? No, Shawn Waynes. It's Shawn Waynes, not Damon. The Wayneses, yes. Yeah. Not Damon. Shawn and Marlon. All right, here we go. What offense masteries are you running? I will show you. Let me get through this. Just remind me. And he's gone. They could play cousins. Not even brothers. Cousins. Okay, we can do that. We can do cousins. Last night I made coconut curry picadillo. I don't know, I just offered that random bit of information. Ground turkey, Jamaican curry, seasonings of course, coconut cream, spinach potatoes, and some basmati rice, topped with a little bit of cayenne and coconut flakes. Pwah! See you in an hour if you're still online. Terrence Imbert, I do hope I'm not still online in an hour. I've got to finish this. Finish it and be done. Reminder for offensive act. Oh, no, not yet, man. I want to get there. I want to finish this board. Finish the board, and then we'll do all that in the closing. How do you guys finish AQ when you start so late? I mean, we find a way. I was waiting for my. Speaking of which, I need to go into my AQ. I need to go into my AQ because I was waiting to get freed. Are you freed? I probably wasted energy also, sitting around waiting. Let's go. Oh, no. No, I was just sitting around waiting on that other one. Never actually got to clear that. Yeah, we finished it. Hey, got some energy. King Pen, thank you very, very much, my man. Oh. Well, thank you very much. That is quite nice. Thank you so much. I was not expecting that. Got some gold. Got some of that. And that. I'm in good shape, man. I am in pretty good shape there. Let us continue. Not you, Dave, just saying SJ1. Oh, I mean, you know what? It kind of like, ever since the holidays, it kind of got pushed in that direction. I think maybe just everyone's busy, man. People are busy with work, life, kids. Well, we always find a way. We're not always first, but we're good. Yeah, I really appreciate that, man. I honestly need to be more responsible with my units. Those freaking Grandmaster crystals is what I'm gonna call it. Darnelli. Oh man. Yo, Days, where's your gold? Oh, where's all my gold? I spent it all, dude. I spent my gold. So I had 8 million gold. And this is kind of what I'm talking about, because like everyone keeps telling me there's a gold shortage, and I don't agree. I don't agree that there's a gold shortage. What I do agree with is that people have gotten overly accustomed to being able to upgrade whoever they want. So you've always had that gold, and you were able to rank your 4 stars, even rank your 5 stars a little early. But once you started getting to that rank 4, rank 5 area and starting ranking up 6 stars, all of a sudden, all of these people are asking for extra gold, so that they can continue upgrading like they used to upgrade on lower level champs. You have high level rare champs that all these other people don't have, and you want to easily be able to upgrade them as easy as you used to. I just don't agree. If you want gold, go grind for it. That's what the game's always been about. And when the gold realms come around, you gotta farm every single piece of it. Open up your battle chips. Open up your crystals. Get those dupes. Get the ISO. You're not always gonna use the ISO because you're not always gonna be upgrading. And when you're not upgrading, you can get gold from that. Like, there's gold all over the game. It's just that I don't think you're entitled to upgrade every single champion when you want to. I have champions that I want to take up, but I can't because I've upgraded. Holy smokes, I upgraded Iceman to rank 5, Archangel to rank 4, Stark Spidey to rank 4. I upgraded at least 6 or 7 4 stars to rank 5 in a row. And most of that had to do with the fact that I went crazy hunting for T4CC so that I can upgrade my Iceman, and I didn't want to waste them. I made the decision to upgrade and use my gold. And so, yeah, I'm low, but I just finished selling ISO. I got myself about 250,000 gold right there. I'm going through my quest right now, getting gold right now. I haven't opened up my battle chips. I haven't really been doing a lot of arena lately, and that is why I'm low. But the idea that you need to get gold easier than arena, I think is a little absurd. Yeah, sure, it would be great for everyone, but hey, wouldn't it be great if everybody if they just raised the minimum wage to $50 an hour? This way, not everybody would have to work, but the people who work to make $50 an hour as a career are not going to be happy about that. They're like, oh, well, that was a waste of time. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, but you can use your energy to get gold. Bushido Brown. So it's like, but it's not only that. Arena has always been the main staple of the game. It's like, I mean, that has not changed from day one. Your fatal flaw is the application of logic. The application of logic. How do you figure? So if you don't do arena, then gold isn't as available to you. That's just one of the main things. Or you just have to wait to do your upgrades. That's all. What do you think of the boycott move in Reddit? Are you in? No, not really. I wasn't really in the first one either. The thing with the boycott is it's not going to do anything. Boycotts, for this game in particular, I do not think is going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. These people, this whole boycott is based on an assumption that Kabam has these bugs in the game and that they refuse to do anything about it. What proof do you have that they refuse to do anything about it other than the fact that nothing has been done on certain subjects? Look at the change log. Just pull up the change log. Here, I'll tell you what. Here's what you do. Before you decide whether you want to go on a boycott or not, do this, right? Go into the App Store, okay? And everyone is free to do whatever they want, right? Whatever you want, whatever you think, it's fine. click on Contest of Champions, go to version history, and read it. Okay? Start all the way down here at 11.0 or 1 or whatever, and read. Read. Bug fixes. Oh, here we go. Over here. Hey, bug fixes. Look at what people complained about. Go back in time. Look at the forums. Oh, but of course they're gonna be like, oh, that they put up those new forums so people wouldn't find out their dirty history. Whatever. I mean, if you really think that, then whatever. Over here, bug fixes. All right. Right. Remember that big one that was that I was kind of running behind that video of doing auto evade, giving instant attacks and stuff like that. You know, you go in. Here it goes. Fix an issue that allowed opponents to evade and immediately attack in the same motion. That is gone for the most part. That is mostly gone. Keep on reading. Here's 12.0 here. They introduced glory over here in 13.0, but they had issues with that. So they came here. They added some new stuff. Read all the things that they added, new quests and things like that. 13.01. Boom. They added some new stuff. They added new languages. You know, you just read through the changelog, dude. Bug fixes. Here they are again. Fix an issue where players were experiencing a delay when trying to dodge back twice. And each one of these brought on the same conversation. Guys, we need to boycott. Guys, we need to boycott. Just think critically for a second. How much money do you think they're making off of a bug? Just God, think for a second. I mean, if you know the development cycle at all, you'll know that not only do they have to design for iOS and Android, but they have to design for iOS, iPad, iPad Pro, iPad Mini, the brand new iPad that's coming out, iOS 11, iOS 10, iOS 9, the new iOS that should be coming out. Some people that updated to 11.4 but not 11.3 because something's changed in 11.4 that might have made the game not work. If there's a problem that affects like 10% of the community, but if they fix it will break 90%, that's just gonna have to happen. That's just what it is. They're built on a third-party platform. They didn't build their own platform. They don't have their own servers. Sure, there's stuff that gets messed up in the game, but you gotta think critically about it. What on earth is a boycott gonna do other than try to encourage people to not spend? Most likely the people starting it don't spend anyway, so I don't know what you're boycotting. What you really should be boycotting is playing the game, period. If you don't like what you're being served, if you're not satisfied as a customer, stop playing. Period. That is the best way to boycott the game. I will not play this game until I feel like this has been fixed. And you come back and you periodically check and you go, oh, it's not fixed. Okay, I'm done. And if you don't like something in the game, why on earth do you need to try to tell someone else to not like it with you? Go do it by yourself, dude. Like, oh my God, it's a freaking video game. It's annoying. It's so annoying. It's like, anyway, done. There is a shortage of T1 alphas, at least for semi-retired people not playing in alliances. That's not being addressed. Well, I guess to a point, because yeah, you're not really getting glory if you're not in an alliance, and that's one of the big things about the game. You got to be in an alliance. So you may be right about having a shortage on T1 if you're not in an alliance. Yeah. Yeah, people are trying to pull the Monique theory. Raw Dogs 5C2. What about when 12.0 was released and the massive lack of spending forced Kabam's hand? That was because the community banned. That is absolutely incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. Raw Dog 562. Please allow me to educate you on matters where I was in firsthand and everyone else who was talking was not. The people that started the boycott were not there firsthand. The people who started the boycott barely spent more than a couple hours with the game before going crazy and trying to get everyone in on the boycott. Did you know that the boycott, not the boycott, did you know that Kabam was already fixing 12.0 before the boycott started? Do you really think they looked at the game in that state and said, well, let's just keep it there for a while until people get really angry and then we'll do something about it? They released it most likely on a rush schedule, got it out, and I'll tell you what happened. It didn't force their hand. What it did was force an internal look into themselves. The release, not the boycott. The boycott was just, if I were to have my outward look on what the boycott was, it's as if you were running real fast. Your parents said, tie your shoes, otherwise you're gonna fall. And this was one of the things that I've been talking about. We need a beta program, We really should have like the people involved in the game, because every time they come out with bugs and stuff, it's becoming a problem. I would always preach about this, or not preach, or talk about this. And when I mentioned this in my 12.0 review, everybody, called me sellout, blah, blah, blah. Typical uneducated responses of things you don't know what you're talking about. And who do you think really helped the game? You think the people that were shouting at Kabam, calling them losers, sellouts, thieves, blah, blah, blah? Or do you think it was the people that went in the forums and said, hey guys, here's my device, here's the problem I'm having, here's what I was doing when I had that problem? What about the beta testers? The people kept their mouths shut, went and helped Kabam test the new release so that would come out. The boycott did nothing, but when you trip on the ground, you scrape up your knees. The boycotters are literally the epitome of people who looked at the person and said, hey man, looks like you scrubbed your knee, man. That looks real bad. That looks real bad. I guess you shouldn't run with your shoes off, stupid. Huh? How's that feel? Yeah, stupid. Like, that is what the boycott was. That is what the boycott was. It was literally someone pouring salt on the wounds and taking away their band-aids. Yeah, I mean, if anybody cannot look at that critically and figure that out, boycott did nothing. And you can put it on Reddit. You can say Diggity Dave's a sellout. I really don't care. Boycott did nothing. It did nothing. It actually served to make everything worse. It made a toxic environment. It created players who were constantly thinking that Kabam screwed them over, and then guess what? And then here's all the arguments. Here's all the same arguments. But they put out those deals right before because they knew they were gonna screw us. Hey, did they? Do you know? Do you know that their departments are separate? Do you think that the developers on their development schedule also created the deals that were coming out at the same time? So while they're programming, they're like, I know, let's program in this bug, and at the same time, let's release some tier 4 class catalysts so that we can screw everyone over, and let's make them character specific. How about that? Because everyone says they're character specific, but it wasn't character specific, it was class specific, and they're like, yeah, but they knew who we were gonna pick. Do you hear how crazy this is? And so let's just, again, think critically. A company that pulls in about $34 million a month is going to jeopardize that by putting out some crackpot deal to make an extra, what, 500 grand, maybe $1 million, $2 million, maybe. So you're gonna jeopardize $34 million so you can make $2 million? What? What are you talking about? What is this craziness that everybody continually talks about? The fact of the matter is, there is very, very little self-reflection, self-responsibility. You jumped on those things. You knew that Scarlet Witch was broken. You knew that Thor was broken. And you went and you upgraded them anyway because you couldn't wait to have an easy piece of gameplay that you could just stroll through with your eyes closed. And when you got it and it changed, you freaked out. They gave you rank down tickets to take care of the problem. And you guys are still freaking out to this freaking day. Not you guys. But like just everybody else that has this mentality. Boycott did not work. Did not work. Done. I'm done. Okay. I'm done. So, anyway, I sound like such a shell. What is a shell? A shell of my former person? I don't know. You agree with it didn't work. What's your basis, my man? Tell him why you. I'll tell you why I'm mad. Oh man, Carlos Mendez. I love you even more now. I mean, literally, I just gave you fact after fact after fact after fact. They did lose money, absolutely. So tell me, I just literally gave you facts. I was on ground zero. I was one of the beta testers. I was there. I was the one in contact with Kabam at the time when everything was going down. Everyone else has theories. So please tell me, what exactly are you disagreeing about? That's the part I really want to know. Billy D, I know this was like a rant stream, man. I'm sorry, man. Oh man. I never people took such I didn't know either, man. I think it was the sole reason, and I'm with on all what you said, except you're making it seem like the loss of revenue did not make them fix it faster. No, I don't think it did, because they were already scrambling before the boycott ever started. They were literally scrambling to fix it. And that's the point, and that's what nobody knows, because nobody cares to know. The boycott was largely unnecessary. It really was. But what ended up happening after 12.0, and here's the thing. I'm gonna give you one last point. When the boycott happened and everyone put out their videos of active shooter reported at you. What? Okay, so everyone put their videos up. The thing that I called for in my video was to start involving content creators, some of the higher end players in the game, lower end players, into some sort of a beta program that will allow them to test these things before they release them. And guess what? Guess what happened? That thing happened. Now, when you're talking about who supports the community and who doesn't support the community, what do you think helped? Whining about the game, making fun of Kabam, burn tweets, sly responses, you know, calling out Kabam, being the man, or the people who actually got in and helped fix the game? People that helped put in order a beta program that didn't fix the symptom. The thing everybody else was crying about was fixing the symptom of 12.0. Please give me back my God tier champions. Please give me back my proficiency. Those were small details that had a large effect on the game. Small things. 12.0 was a fantastic release that nobody noticed. So good. So good. But nobody noticed because there were some small things that had a large impact on the game. So, do you think, what do you think helped? What do you think helped? The beta program? The thing that's continually helping the game be better and add more things? The boycott did work in terms of second comp package. They announced that we heard your complaints and have revised the compensation package accordingly. That was not from the boycott, dude. That was from people who gave constructive criticism in the forums. And oh, and by the way, for the forums, can you guys really, not you guys, but everyone else, if anyone else is watching this, I don't know, can people just stop being butthurt about not getting a reply in the forums? There's like literally millions of things that go in the forums. They reply to some, they can't reply to all. I literally cannot reply to every single person who types in my chat today. That's just like, Tyler Courtney, dude, are you serious? Are you really serious? 12.0 was not a joke, bro. Holy smokes. Dude, 12.0, you know what? Go watch my 12.0 video. Watch my 12.0 video. The only thing wrong with 12.0, they miscalculated block proficiency. They miscalculated. They tuned up Scarlet Witch, Thor, Doc Strange, and who was that last one? They overtuned them. They just weren't good in the end. And what was the other thing? I think it was just the block proficiency thing for the most part. Yeah, and the block penetration. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and Black Widow. Yeah. There you go. Black Widow. That was the other one. So what the whole boycott was, I want you guys to really think about this. What the boycott was really about was some miscalculations in block proficiency and all that stuff. The nerfs and the introduction of challenge rating. That's what it was, because the way they explained it did not sound good. I still don't think I like challenge rating all that much, but that was it. Everything else was awesome. They introduced new arenas so you can increase your unit intake. They introduced the expanded arenas. It brought in the whole new system. How do you think you have things like persistent charges and all these new things that you can do with your champions? Diminishing returns was keeping you from going way overboard with people like Scarlet Witch and things like that. Jackie Z, they were not trying to introduce gear into the game. Who said that? Who said that? That was a theory that they tried out in the Chinese version of the game that people looked at and said, this is definitely coming. This is why they're doing this. That was all theory, conjecture. None of that was proven. Nobody had any actual idea of what that was. And that's the problem. That's the problem with yeah, but that's not accurate. It's not accurate. Plain and simple. Ronin Nuke didn't work for Kabam. Tribunal doesn't work for Kabam. None of them did. That was something that happened in the Chinese version of the game that did not work out. Gear maybe later, but everyone had their idea of what gear was before it ever came out and how it was supposed to work, and it wasn't accurate. Are you guys starting to understand? All right, dude, take care of Raw Dog. Are you guys starting to understand the danger of just talking out of your butt? Not you. I mean, I'm not saying like you guys, but like that's what was the majority of the things that were happening in the community. People were just like making things up. Next thing you know, people were just like, yo, guys, did you know that like they're secretly recording your movements in the game so that they can find out like where your kids go to school so they can sell your kids, you know, on the black market? Did you know that? What? Wait, what? Oh man, okay, sorry. Rant stream, man. Yeah, I ranted all stream. All stream I did. I'm sorry. I won't be doing that in like future streams, I guess. What kind of content did diminishing returns open up? Jay Banger, it was actually diminishing returns kept people from steamrolling. So one of the things was they wanted to start introducing some diversity to your teams and who you use. So diminishing returns kept you from having like a Scarlet Witch that got 150% of her signature ability. You had to be able to diversify your content basically in terms of your synergies. So you're not just like stacking all all crits. After a while, once you stack more than a few crits, it's gonna start not being as effective. So you've got to like choose some other stuff, which is better for the game in the end. True Gamer Z, in my opinion, the boycott broke the community, which makes it hard to add harder content without backlash. Agree? No, I do agree, but it also broke the community in a different way. People like Brian Grant or me, or I think even Resident at the time, if you didn't make content that was bashing Kabam at the time, yeah, people like turned on you nasty style, man. Basically the same thing like Boss Rush, and that's how you have these attitudes that come with people that did what they did in the Boss Rush. They think that everything Kabam does is to screw them over. None of what Kabam does is to actually give you an enjoyable experience in the game. No, not at all. That's not none of that. They don't want to make it fun or anything. That's the only thing that they do. Especially like this fight right here. It's all made to screw me. All of it. This is the mentality. So if if you weren't one of the people that shouted on the rooftops that that there should be a boycott, and you actually gave them a challenge, they turned on you. We didn't want a challenge. We wanted a handout. That's what we wanted, and you didn't give it to us. You are not representative of the community. You're just And again, I said it before. If I ever stop playing this game, it would just be that I'm probably just sick of just trying to defend my right to just have some freaking fun with the game and just move on. And that's not because Kabam put bugs in the game. That's because people are just a little bit of tools sometimes. Sin 6 Grim Reaper. What? Oh man. Yep. It's a little bit of that. But yeah, so in terms of boycotts, no, I won't be joining a boycott. If anything, what I would do instead of trying to form a boycott is I would present the problems just like I normally do. These are the problems that people are having. They feel like this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. I'll test it myself, see if I'm having those problems. If it's not, then it's probably either something device specific or whatever. And encourage people to go to the forums and give them a format to report. Here's my device. Here's what's going on. Blah, blah, blah. Be constructive. Constructive helps fix the game faster, not boycotts. Oh, man. Now, there is some stuff that I don't like, though. Jaded Dave says mean people suck. Deal with it. Jaded Dave says mean people suck. Deal with it. I am dealing with it, bro. But I'm just telling you. The greasy thumb bugs. Yeah, man. I'm just telling you. The boycott's not going to do anything. And I told you what the boycott did previously. And what it won't do again. But, like I said, that's what it does. It brings up a negative community. It's not great for anybody, man. True Gamer Z. Hey, no problem, dude. No problem. Present the problem, and all you get is, oh man, we're sorry, we'll look into that and do nothing. Lotso at Disneyland. I don't know if you were here just a little while ago, but what I would tell you is, see, you present the problem, and all you get is, oh man, we're sorry. That's, again, is not accurate. It is not accurate, bro. I mean, do you see, like, hey, we finished. Oh my god, look at all that ranting. I just ranted right through that. Dude, it's not accurate at all. It's just not. You say it because other people say it, or that they didn't fix a particular problem right now. Look at the change log of the game. Do you really think they have not fixed anything? Now, there are some looming issues. Pure skill, I think, has taken way too long. I know that's what they tell you, but you can't say that they tell you that and then they do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Sure, they will tell you that we're gonna look into it, but then you also said then they do nothing. And that nothing part is what gets people to start start acting crazy and start saying things that aren't accurate. That's it. True Gamer Z, see you later, bro. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Lotso at Disneyland, what you're saying is not accurate. That is just the fact of the matter. There are some things that they have not fixed, but do you think that that's because they just want to ignore you and try to make money off of you? Or do you think that maybe there's a problem that they say they're still fixing that they can't fix because maybe it lies in the deeper level of the game, which is on like the Unity engine? Remember that whiffing that was happening with Star-Lord? People were talking about that over and over and over and over again. He's whiffing hits. That was a problem with Unity. What is Kabam supposed to do about a problem with Unity? If Unity doesn't fix it, they can't fix it, but they can't very well come out and say, hey, Unity sucks, so... you know, like, it just is what it is, man. This is what it is. They fix things that they can fix. The things they can't fix, they just have to keep telling people we'll update you. We'll let you know. What can you like? What do you expect? Tony Dola, this is what I can't wrap my head around. Why do people expect things to be fixed the second someone puts it in the forums? They have to test, confirm, then go through millions of lines of code. It takes time. It does take time, man. Q Line from Zion is enjoying with the popcorn. They've certainly sneaked in some AI changes like quicker recovery and longer delays for us to attack that they've not mentioned, but they shouldn't mention it. Why should they mention it? Updates to the AI, you just kind of find them, you see them, and you're like, oh man, they updated, they upgraded. I personally wouldn't want like a warning every single time you play and you're like, oh man, something's different, and like you adapt to it. The beauty about a game that doesn't have like, for instance, Marvel Contest of Champions, then have Marvel Contest of Champions 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is just an ever-evolving game. But when you went from Street Fighter 2 to Street Fighter 3, did it tell you that the AI is faster than before, or that Ryu's Hadouken is now 10 frames faster than the last one? That doesn't happen, man. That just does not happen. So they just update the game. It becomes a newer, fresher game each time. You know, that's it. Dave on EQ. It's okay. Your style makes up for. I know, man. Event Quest. I'm sorry, man. We're gonna get this thing done, man. We're gonna get this thing done. I still fall for that stupid second hit. 99 little bugs in the code. 9 little bugs in the code. Take one down. Pass it around. 127 little bugs in the code. Yay! And that happens too, man. Fix one thing, 2 more shall take its place. Yep. How would you tackle the current problem of piloting an AW? Do you see a light at the end of the tunnel? Piloting is an issue. I don't know how they can actually stop that, because there are people that have multiple accounts that they would use on multiple devices, or on a single device. Like maybe I have a free to play and this current account, but they're both pretty sized up, and I want to switch between the two. How can you tell whether someone is doing that or not? I know you could probably lock it down by maybe IP address and a certain amount of time between sign-ins and location. I don't know. I think they're doing the 180 hour bans or something like that for now. The Old Man Logan heavy attack is a bug. It's only supposed to be 1 hit, but Caban refuses to fix it. I thought it was always 2 hits from like the day he came out. Let me see. Wonder how many alliances will be falling apart after Season's Rewards comes out. That's an interesting question, man. That's an interesting question. Especially if they shut down piloting, man. If they shut down piloting, I think a lot of people would be really, really, really angry. Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. 12.0 brought in the updates to the champions too. Remember that? We got a new Hulk, got a new Winter Soldier, new Punisher. That was the start of refreshing champs with the new system. That was cool. Oh, I was gonna say Riley Lopez. I was like, bro, are you trolling me right now? I was like, I think it's always been the same. Okay, you got me. Yeah, the season rewards look great, man. There's a bug with Spider-Gwen. I can't block her SP1, Arnie 2. Ah, man. Maybe you should try, I don't know what to say to that. That's pretty good. YouTube headquarters under attack. I'm Cisco SC. What's going on with that, bro? Oh, I forgot I can't just blindly play anymore. Well, I guess I still kind of can. Where's your alliance placing in war? I think we're gonna end up being in Plat 2. We were shooting for Plat 1. Q under attack. Oh, that was like an actual thing. I told you they have active shooter. Really? What is going on? Let's see. Let me see. What is going on there? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, so that actually was a thing. I see. Wow. That is nuts. Broad Bundy, what is piloting? Piloting is when people take when they sign into other people's accounts for them and play their game. So, you know, they take like the best of a particular alliance, the best player, and they just give them all the accounts and they play the entire war themselves so that they can guarantee a win. Scarlet Witch still putting in the good work. I figured out I can use this Google Play gift card for sponsorships. Guess who's staying a sponsor? Oh, nice. Thank you, Champion Nova. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Is this April Fools or someone, or maybe someone dressed as Punisher? No. I think that's actually pretty serious. I hope that's not. I hope that doesn't have anything to do with like them demonetizing and stuff like that. That'd be pretty sad, man. Dave's pimp arm looks strong in that getup. What? Oh, that's good. That's what you do. If you sit at an angle, it makes it look like you have a bigger arm than you really do. It just makes playing the game a little harder. Panthers NZ, what's going on, man? Better late than never. Yeah, man. You missed all my ranting. My 3 hours of ranting. 3 hours of ranting. Should we? I'm just gonna finish up my energy here. Try to get as far as I can. It didn't sound real at first. Like, you guys were saying it, and I was like, what? It sounded like you guys were just like, oh, YouTube's under attack. I'm like, aren't they always? Like, oh, look at all those stuns, man. That's like old school Scarlet, man. The Imperious one. Dave, I don't know about software development game engines, but in the case of missed hits by both the player and AI regarding Unity, wouldn't it be better to roll back the change to bring back stable gameplay? That's not up to Kabam, because if Unity updates, for example, let's say Unity goes, hey, Unity 4.0 is now 4.1. We've added in these cool tools for you guys to use to make your games better, but that tool broke your gameplay, but you can't roll back. You can't roll back your engine because you've already implemented all this stuff on the new engine. And that gets in the way of your plans, because on the new engine you've implemented the new champions, some new champions that won't work on an older system. So now you have to roll back the investment of creating 2 new champions. I mean, does anybody have any idea how champions are made? I tried to ask them that in the interview when I had it with them, but it takes them about 3 months or so to create a champion. And so that's basically the investment. They put the money in, create the champion, and then they hope that the champion is good enough that people are going to want them, or spend featured Grandmaster crystals on them, or featured crystals, and make enough revenue in the game to recoup the amount spent for that particular champion. So they have to make a lot of money first before they can even break even. Not to mention, at the end of the day, you still have to pay Marvel for their overly popular, international, hot as heck brand. You gotta pay. So, like, you know, there's like, there's all that stuff to consider. So, like, just like a simple rollback might sound like a good idea, but that is not easy, man. Remember when my iPad stopped working with my reflector, and I literally had to stop. I had to lose 2 days of work to get everything back and restore it, put all the apps back, everything the way I used to have it. That was 2 days of streaming. I can't afford that. That's crazy. Quickshot Gaming, a harder challenge is to spot things that are the same. The animation when you hit their block is the same for all challenges. Was that for, what, for the Sentinels? Why refer to it as piloting? Why not call it what it is? Account sharing, which is against the terms and service. Because piloting sounds cooler, bro. It's kind of just like, hey man, you got real nice skin, or just going up to someone and be like, yo, let's just call it what it is. Be like, yo, your epidermis is looking tight, girl. It's just a cooler way to say it, that's all. Piloting is just, you know, I don't know. It's just what it is. No updates for software, no constant complaining in forums. Cartridge gaming is where it's at. That's right, bro. You just deal with that oh man. You just deal with whatever the bug is. The bug comes on the cartridge, you just got it. No, hit the AI's block. The animation is the same across every champ. Oh, the block animation. Oh, okay. Ray Miranda, hey Dave, given what happened in 12.0, what do you think the best practice for this type of game rollout? Well, I mean, they've learned a lot from what I can see. 12.0, I always said, should have been an announcement of what they were going to do. And then, well, I think the other part that people forget is that they shut down AQ and AW for like 2 weeks so that people could play the game and test it out and give them some feedback. I think a lot of people missed that memo. They just went insane. It took out competitive modes of the game so that it wouldn't be unfair. What I would have done was to say, hey guys, we have this new rollout. We're just gonna let you guys play with it. You can take whatever rewards you get for playing. We'll reset everyone's account to such and such a day or whatever, and play through. Let us know what you think of everything. Because we're listening, because this was a huge overhaul and we couldn't do it ourselves, blah blah blah. Just kind of just be open about it and, you know, and get it out there. I think that would have been a much better response than putting the game out in its current form and just letting people find out. I think that was a little bit of a mistake on their part, but that's where the whole talk of beta test came in, and that's largely been addressed. So can't we all just get along and enjoy this video and the game? That's what I'm trying to do. I like the name too, bro. Trips Ahoy. I like that, bro. Trips Ahoy. They absolutely did try to do too much at once. That was a definite way too much. And I think they have a little bit better organization going on there. From what I've seen, they've hired new people. They're they're more responsive now. The things that they say in that response may not be what everyone's always looking for, because that kind of sucks when you get an auto response on something. So they definitely got work to do. Definitely not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But to deny the fact that they're constantly improving, I think is it's a little bit tragic for a game that you play every single game, every day. All right. Oot69 FAU. There's a little dollar sign down at the bottom of the chat. If you click that dollar sign, there should be either something that sends a super chat, or let me see, where is that button? Where's the button? Hey, where's the sponsor button, man? Where'd the sponsor button go? Or it should be at the top of the chat, I think. If not, can someone provide the link to the sponsorship, please? I actually don't have that ready to go. That's such a shame. Hey, sponsor me, come on. Yeah, I didn't have that ready. Did not have it ready. All right, got me some stuff. My walk of shame here is almost complete. Almost complete. You just pulled 5-star Colossus. See, where are we at in war? I want to use my oh, I can use other channels. Hold on, I can use Angela. Hey there, Angela. Girl, you know you gotta watch out. Okay. I want... Actually, I'm gonna leave that X-Men team in there. I always love having Hyperion in there. And... I'll get you back in there. You... And you, and... Where's Maggie? Where are you at, Maggie? There you go. Maggie Nito. All right, here we go. I think this looks good. Use a little bit of Angela. I need a little Angela in my life. What major tech company is perfect? People have to understand the work that goes into constantly trying to improve and develop a product constantly and consistent. Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, you know what happened? When I was transferring this computer, I mean my old computer, well, the one that's over there, old computer to new computer, I used the migration assistant. So I went from a 3 terabyte hard drive to a 1 terabyte hard drive, which is really, really tough. And then I brought a separate 2 terabyte hard drive to put all of the rest of the data, a solid state, by the way. So I did that, and tried to use the migration assistant because I couldn't do like a time machine restore because the 2 hard drives aren't the same size. So I tried to migrate only the things I needed. So the migration assistant in Apple basically allows you to pick and choose, you know, documents, music, video, stuff like that, to transfer over, and then you can always put everything else on a separate drive. So I sat there and let it cycle the drive. It took about an hour for it to cycle everything, 3 terabytes worth of data, and then separate it into documents, blah, blah, blah. So I clicked over, sent over the stuff that I wanted. Hour and a half of just kind of figuring out the right combination of stuff to fit the 1 terabyte perfectly. I was like, perfect. I sent it over, and the next morning I turned on the computer and it didn't do any of it. It just transferred whatever it felt like in order. Like my desktop was full of all this junk that was on the old computer. It didn't transfer any of the apps, which was the most important part that I needed. And it was a huge fail. I don't feel like I want to boycott Apple. There's been errors and stuff like that before. I'd waste more time trying to boycott them and fix my injustice than just like manually just going in and just fixing it. David, I always enjoy your content. Thanks for the hard work you put into your channel. Thank you very much, man. Here is a big, big thank you. And we just reached Super Dork Infinite. Super Dork Infinite, and we're gonna have some Dorkfetti going on here, man. We are Super Dork Infiniting here. And plow. I was gonna make all these rants in a separate video, and I promised myself that I wouldn't rant on this video, but I did. So promise broken. Boycott Dave. All right, we've got we just brought in 16-bit mode, guys, with that. And I appreciate you so much, Dave. Thanks so much for that, man. We share the same name. The man with the same name as me. And here we go. 16-bit mode in the house. 16-bit mode. Super Dork Instinct. Yeah, man. I do like that, actually. 16-bit mode, guys. Panther says, come on, Dork Lessons. The rant streams are awesome because you actually do it intelligently. Well, thank you very much, man. I try not to talk too much poo-poo. Try to talk things that just make sense, man. Shoo. I'm not getting as much crit. There we go. There's the crit I'm looking for. Bam. Darnell H, I'm gonna boycotting. I try to do it respectively, man, because once you start disrespecting people, they stop listening. I firmly believe that if you can't talk to someone without, like, you know, insulting them, you know, I troll people, but I only troll people that have no interest in being heard. So, That's really the only thing. 2, 1, 2. Alternate. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do-si-do. Oh, too early, too early. I wasted a back. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And you're done. Hey Dave, I get more excited about old champs being revamped. Do we know who the next ones are? I don't know. I really hope they do something soon. I'd love to see something with Carnage, man, because Carnage is such a fun character to play, and it's a shame that his damage is so low. But he was apparently super strong. They tuned him down before the release, and when they got into the new system, that I think they released something new. They did some updates, and he just turned out to be way too weak in the end. So, you know, hopefully they get to him soon. They still have to keep up a schedule of putting out new champs. So getting back to old champs sometimes is a little bit tough for them, from what I understand. Does anyone know why Red Magneto gains power in Boss Rush versus Mephisto? Because he's a villain? Ernie Rubio, there's a debuff on there that is called Villainy. The only people that can gain power up against Mephisto are all villains. Oh yeah, new Buster for sure, man. How do you have 2 6-star champions? I can't even get one. Arena, my friend. I play a lot of Arena. I constantly open 5-star crystals, 5-star crystals. I have enough 5 stars where I'm getting dupes a lot. And those turn into 6-star shards, bro. Plus I beat Act 5, which gave me some 6-star shards there as well, I believe. And there are a couple other things that we got. Oh yeah, completing the monthly events uncollected. There we go. Darnell H. Dave, I supported the channel via PayPal link. Silly me, I don't know where was a dollar. Hey, no, dude, there's nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, PayPal takes way less money than than YouTube does, for sure. I see it here, bro. Darnell Howard said, sent you $10. I would have given more, but I just gave the wretched hive of scum and villainy, aka Kabam. 50 big ones. That's okay, man. That's okay, dude. Thank you for that, my man. Hey, you know what? You're going up in there. You're going up at the $10 club, bro. You're going in the $10 club. Big thank you, bro. $10 club. We are still in infinite right here, so we're gonna put in Darnell Howard sending in PayPal money. Darnell Howard. Boom, there we go. You are in, man. You are in. I need to turn on the notifications for PayPal on my device so that I can see them coming in. Yeah, that's crazy with YouTube, man. I mean, I hate demonetization, but I mean, I ain't trying to see anybody die from it. I just want to finish this, so I'm gonna use my energy there. On some phones you see it, on other phones you don't. So I'm not sure. Yeah, 16-bit mode is already on, man. It is on and popping. Okay, so here we have our Sentinel. Alternate. He's out. Okay, so alternating attacks is what works best, and I'm just learning to evade those attacks. But evading their multiple evades, you're gonna build up charges. It just is what it is. The Kabam release info of the next monthly event quest yet. I have not checked any of that news just as yet for today. Okay, so this is done. I'm gonna keep on playing offline. I watched an episode of Avengers Assemble, and Tony Stark had made Hulkbuster armors for the whole team. Cap, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and Falcon. Nice, dude. I never really cared for that show too much. I much rathered Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I thought that was a much better written show with a lot more character development. Avengers Assemble's okay, but I very much prefer that one. Kamala Buster, Fitz Schillingford. Nice. All right, guys, you know what? We've been on for 3.5 hours. It is absolutely nuts. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming by today. All right. Cam says, man, I have this Secret Hope new celebrity challenge this month with uncollected difficulty. I am all over that, man. I am all over that. Dave, was there a shooting at YouTube headquarters? I know. I'm gonna go read about it. So hopefully everyone's all right over there. Hopefully no one lost any life or anything like that, or even got hurt. So I'm gonna go read on that. So guys, once again, this is Dorky Diggity Dave. You just watched a full 3.5 hours of ranting. Sorry. MoseTube just dropped $2 while I'm doing this. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, my man. I wish I could drop some confetti, but what I will do is do this. So it kind of looks like confetti. Thank you so much. This is the thank you confetti here. So, if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. I can't play the piano today. Sorry, guys. Everything's really delayed. That would sound really bad. All right. Talk to you guys later.